Oh, that's right, baby. It's the Manchester Derby. Come on, United! Let's go! Hello, everyone. How's it going? Sorry for the loud noise there. Sorry for the loud noise straight in there. Sorry about that. How's it going, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little watch along for you. I hope you're doing well today. Get in there, my son. Thanks for joining us. So it's an early one today. 12:30 kickoff. We're about 15 minutes to go until kickoff, lads and lasses. We're going to get into the team news and the early stuff, I'm sure of which you know. But guys, thank you very much for joining us. Do us a favour at the start of this stream and hit that thumbs up button. Give it a cheeky little like spike. Also give it a share on social media if you want. That would help us out. Thank you very much. Right, let's see who's in here. Natalie Perlett. Hello, how you doing, Natalie? We've also got Joey Rose, Mason M, Gareth Jones. We've also got Trix FN, Fung Sire. How you going? Scott B, Man United Hodge, Pacer, Leicester City Show, Soul Travel Stories, Fozzie Ozzy, Scujo One, Exclusive, what's going on, bro? Batman Night Fan, Primot, you legend, what's happening? Genlol, Mason Gaming, Daniel Nicholson. Come on, United! Ken Waller. We've got Batman Night Fan, everybody, thank you very much for joining us and getting in here. Of course, a big game coming up. Manchester Derby. Oh, it's a bloody vibe, isn't it, guys? And let's hope it's a good vibe, because we have struggled in these big games recently, or any games recently this season. If you look at the record of Ollie against Pep, it is favourable, it is good, which does fill me with a bit of confidence. Plus, it's a Manchester derby and form goes out the window. You know, as far as I'm concerned, it's a 50-50 game. When you've got the GOAT Cristiano in your team and the players that we do have, surely we've got a chance in this one. I know City are a great team. They're 3 points ahead of us right now. If you look at the league table, a win for them gets them up challenging again, 2 points behind the leaders. A win for us, though, puts us level with City and right back in the mix to sort of sit in an okay position going in the international break. If we lose this one today, though, absolute nightmare. We'll be down in the mid-table. We'll be looking absolutely guff. So this is a massive game for both teams, but particularly for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and United, because the pressure is going to be on Ole again. In fact, he might even be sacked over the international break if he gets trounced here. You know, if this is another demolition job like that Liverpool game, I can imagine Solskjaer getting sacked, which is a problem when you're coming up against a team like City, who are such a good footballing team. They can penetrate you on any given day. So United going to have to play well today. We've set up defensively, as you would expect with this last couple of sort of games that we've tried. This is the lineup then, guys, or a variation of this lineup. This is a graphic going around before the game, but before the obviously before the game it might be a 3-4-1-2 or even a 3-1-4-2 or something with McTominay sitting in front of the back line. You will have to wait and see, but it's David De Gea in goal. We've got Lindelof, Bailly and Maguire is the back three. Bailly had an excellent game out last time. Hopefully has another good one. Maguire is just a complete human slab. We know what we're going to get with this guy, which is absolute bloody mediocrity. Wan-Bissaka, need him to have a big game. Luke Shaw, need him to have another big game today. Bruno Fernandes, Scotty McTominay, probably going to be the deeper of those midfielders there, sitting more so. Fred is going to be more box-to-box, and Bruno obviously is going to be the creative, more advanced one out of those midfielders. So probably a 3-4-1-2 with Bruno in front of McTominay and Fred, or as I say, even a 3-1-4-2 at times with McTominay sitting deeper. Then you've got Greenwood starting up there. No Edinson Cavani, of course. No Marcus Rashford today. Mason Greenwood is a top draw player. He is a young lad, but He knows, we know he can perform. He knows what these games are about. You know, I'm not worried to see Greenwood up there. I just hope that he's not feeling uber selfish today, and that if he sees Ronaldo in a better position than him, that he will pass it to Ronaldo, because he needs to start passing it to Ronaldo, doesn't he? But, you know, hopefully the system, the tactics will help that happen today. No Cavani, says Adam Cavani. Well, he did pick up a knock, didn't he? You'd rather have Phil Jones than Maguire, says Yenlol. Hey, Dingo brother. I'm doing all right. Thank you, Dingo. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us today, mate. Hey, hello there, Hasreen Musley as well. Good to see you. Thank you for getting in. Mrs. P Cake Bandit's in here as well. Get some cake emojis in there. Gareth Jones comments, slab fridge needs to have been rested. Needs to be tired for a while. Oh, do you think is that what it is? He's tired? I mean, it must bear down on him carrying that big slab around. What they should do is get him a little horse and cart. He could just rest his cranium in whenever he's not doing anything, and that way, it'll take some of the strain off. That's what I would do, but whatever it is, for whatever reason, he doesn't look 100%, you're right. He doesn't look fit, he looks slow, he looks cumbersome, he just looks like a big slab, and it's about time that he performed and had a colossus performance, to be fair. Manchester Derby would be a great game for it to happen, but it's been all season long and he hasn't performed. I'm not convinced that he will perform today. I really hope that he does, but I've got a big feeling that there's going to be another calamitous Slabby Maguire moment in this game at some point. Nigel, what's going on, mate? Good to see you, boss. He says, hi, guys. Fingers crossed for today. Come on. Need a big game here. Big performance from the boys to get a dub, obviously, against City. Hey, Simon Cowie. He comments, hi, Pig. Man United 2-1. Man City in win takes us even on points with City and 5 points behind Chelsea. Precisely, mate. Huge one, this. Huge one, this. And equally, a draw is not any... It's not good for us whatsoever, and a loss could put us mid-table. So Solskjaer's got to get the win here, dudes. Come on then, United. Man, it's a nervy one, eh? I don't know about you, but squeaky bum time, mate, springs to mind, and it's not even bloody begun. Squeaky bum time usually indicates the final part of the game. This at the moment, though, it's a squeaky bum time right at the start of the game. GoatNaldo7 says this is a 7-0-3. Let's be honest. What do you mean? 7-3. What do you mean? It could be a 7-3. I don't know if that's what you mean. Exclusive says can't spell world class without ass, so Maguire is world class ass. I mean, yes. I mean, I would even put a few extra words in there, like he's a world class clown, like an ass clown, a world class ass clown. That is a good point, Exclusive. Joey Rose, hello. He says really enjoyed the FIFA stream last night, bro. That defense is looking sick. I worry for Slabby today. Hey, thank you, Joey Rose. Yeah, I worry for the Slab. I mean, he's got to have a big game. He's error prone at the moment as well. It's just not really a big game, not a great game for him to sort of have coming up next, if you ask me, because there's a lot of pressure on him again to perform. He is the captain Slab, and of course the team needs a good performance from him today, and we need a good performance from all of our back line. Let's hope he turns up, guys. He's been shit all year for United. 09 Magic says, get behind Ollie, but not the captain, you slag. Back Maguire, you glabby slag. I mean, I don't back Maguire, to be fair. I just don't rate him as a player. I'm entitled to my opinion. I just don't think he's United quality. I think he's a good player. Just don't think he's a great player, which is what United need. I also don't think he's anywhere near what United need in terms of leadership or even just quality of a player for captaincy. It's a joke that he's the captain. So as far as I'm concerned, if Varane was fit today, if Varane was still fit, I would be dropping Slabby Maguire out of the team today, no doubt about it. If I was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I know he wouldn't have done that. That's what I would have done based on how shit he's been all season long making errors. Every single game. It's good for good basis. I mean, this is a consistent period of underperforming by Harry now, all season long so far. That's a consistent enough time to say, you know what? You're not up to the standard, mate, and you're not performing. Sort yourself out. Dropped for a few games, lad. There you go. Phil Jones is getting the jersey because you're so shit. Fozzie Ozzy says, I feel that we lose this one, but by a hair. 2-4. Fair play, Fozzie Ozzy. Let's get your score predictions in there, guys, right? I'm going for 2-1 to Manchester United. It's a derby, 50-50 if you ask me. Maybe there's a couple of % extra chance that, City are favourable to win it right now just based on form and stuff. But then they did lose 2-0 to Crystal Palace recently. It's not like they're great. They're looking a little bit ropey as far as Manchester City go. What we have seen over the last few years is when Ole Gunnar's come up against Pep, he's had some joy against him. So if we can have another positive result today, then it could really kickstart us back on the right track to getting back after the international break. A loss here, and we have shattered the bed. 4-1, says Adam Cavani. 2-0, says Alex Fames. Hey there, first class gamer. How you doing? He says 3-0 to City. Cold, mate. The prediction of an Arsenal scummer. Dave Keating, 1-1. Batman Night Fan says 2-1. Yeah, Dingo, brother. Looking forward to Bailly getting a good run. Hope so, too. Let's hope he stays fit, because we know he's injury prone as well. It's a problem with Varane. You know you're getting a top-class player, but he's an injury-prone player as well. Big Sit says, I'm sorry to say Maguire performs better as an attacker and he don't even play there. Simon Cowie comments, I would rather have Maguire over injury-prone Jones. He spent more time on the physio's table. Oh, well, yeah, definitely. I mean, I was only just joking about Phil Jones, but I'm just saying, like, if I would have Varane, Lindelof, and Bailly playing today, if Varane was fit, but Varane's not fit, so I think, that's obviously helping Slab. Miss Yono says, save Ollie. Thank you for subscribing there, Sugam. Nice one. Yeah, hit the subscribe button if it's your first time here, guys. Get involved in the live chat. Also, do us a big favour and smash the thumbs up button if you are just getting in. 2-1 says Big 6, 2-2 says Coys, 2-0 says Shazad, 3-2 says Exclusive. I like your style. I like your moves. I do. Mason Games says 2-1 to City. Come on, City. Aaron, how you going there, Aaron? Great to see you. He says 2-1 United. Hope you're doing well, bud. Phil Jones over Maguire. I mean, I wouldn't quite say that. It's not quite that stage. But the thing is with Maguire is, man, he's Phil Jones in disguise this season. You might as well have Phil Jones playing out there this season, no? Don't you think? I mean, it wouldn't have been that much different in terms of making calamitous errors every single game and letting us down and losing us points and being a complete liability at the back. I don't think it would have been much different at all. Maguire's been a complete Phil Jones-esque in disguise melt this season. His price tag, bro, yeah, that's preposterous. Kenkichi, how you doing there, Kenkichi Otaka? Great to see you. Good morning, mate. How you going? How's it going? Coy says, have you lost weight? Nah, I definitely put on weight over the last few weeks. I've just been munching like an insane human being. Andrew Cos, basically I've been eating like a slabhead. Maguire's not great and a bad captain, says Andrew Cos. Precisely. Yeah, I agree, Kinkichi Otaka. 2 big losses for us, particularly in this game. Rafael Varane's sort of been like the glue that holds our defence together this season. He's just been better than everybody else and more consistent. We've looked better as a team with him in the team, and we've looked much worse as a defensive unit without him in the team as well. So I couldn't agree more. He's going to be a big loss for us. And like you say, Eddie Cavani up top provides us like work rate of an absolute bloody Shire horse, just getting in there non-stop working, running around, and, just giving us so much up there in terms of pressing, but also he's just such a threat as well. So, yeah, that is a big loss today, just as loss of his experience and qualities and all the rest of it. So the team then, they've just got the graphic up on the screen, guys. De Gea in goal, Bailly, Victor, and Maguire is the back three. So, not too convinced about that, but, as I say, depends how the other guys do. It's a 3-4-1-2 by the looks of it on this graphic here then. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, McTominay, Bruno, of course, Bruno Fernandes. You've got Shaw as well over on the left wing-back position. Cristiano and Mason Greenwood up top. So it's a 3-4-1-2 essentially with Bruno Fernandes playing in the hole. So this graphic that you've got here is obviously a 3-5-2, but just put Bruno in the hole there. McTominay and Fred is what is the actual lineup on the TV. So then, let's do this, guys. Come on. This is going to be a nervy one. I'm just waking up myself. Am I in focus? Let's get in focus. I'm literally just waking up, guys. Bleary-eyed, rolled out of bed, went to bed late. Obviously, I was streaming until like 3 or 4 a.m. And just like didn't get to sleep for a while after that. I'm shattered, dudes. But anyway, I'm here. Let's go, United. Come on, let's do this. I'm sure a lot of you guys are shattered as well. Where are you all watching from in the world, dudes? Let me know. And what's the time? That's what I'm asking. So where are you watching from and what's the time? Is Mick playing, says Tom Fura. Who do you mean, Tom Fura? Sancho is great, but you've got to make room, mate, says Justin Brown. I mean, the thing is with Sancho is he's just got to develop and he's just got to settle in, and he's just not done that yet at United, unfortunately. Hopefully, we were hoping he would hit the ground running. He hasn't. And unfortunately, it's been a bit of a shit show start from him. But I do think it's not even his fault, largely. The team's been underperforming and he's not been played in the right position most of the time. Hey there, Sin Games and the Vutinator. Bernard Squad Battles, what's going on? Get in there, Vutinator. United. Old Dirty Benjo's got a feeling we're getting spanked today. I hope you're talking about your session later with the mistress, bro, and not in this game, because we are not getting spanked today, man. This is Pete Dorset Farmer Gurney getting in here. Netherlands, says Aaron. Currently 12:28 pigs, says exclusive. Melbourne, 11:27 p.m. Nice dingo, brother. G'day, mate, from Dan Andy, you legend. Singapore, 8:30 p.m. says Kingdom SG. Nice. Beautiful. Me in Malaysia, says Hazran Musley, 8:25 p.m. Brilliant stuff. 8:28 a.m. in Bowling Green, Ohio. Nice one, Innocent Arbor. Awesome, we got everybody in here. South Africa represent United forever. 14:28, mate. Get in. That is the time of everywhere around the world. But you know what? There's only one time that it matters right now. And that is Manchester Derby time, baby. We're a minute away from kickoff, lads and lasses, for a huge game of football. It's going to define potentially Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's season, in my opinion, in a lot of ways. Because a loss here, we could be mid-table, he could be sacked. A win here could give us belief, it could give us positivity. I'm going to say this now, if Solskjaer manages to pull off a win today, man, I do want him to stay after the international break. I do want him to get a crack at Watford, Chelsea, and this season. I must admit, because that would be pretty awesome. Couple of results in a row, beating Tottenham like that. If he could get the result against City, obviously going in over the international break, we've got Watford to come back. You'd expect we'd win that one, hopefully. And then if we could get a result in the Chelsea game, our season is saved. It's like the comeback would be complete for him, in a way. But he's got to get past this one so far, which is going to be incredibly difficult. Hey, Gung Shilioni, how you doing? Great to see you in here from Taiwan, 8:28 p.m. That is a nice time to be watching the game, Gungers Land. You must be loving it. Gungshi, great to see you. I hope you're well today. Abdul Fowles Ahmadi as well. Good to see you in here. Thank you for subscribing. Hey, we got a super chat here from Mr. Man United Hodge. Get in, he says, we're either going to see an Ollie masterclass or an Ollie disaster class or that backline crumble pig. Up to you though, piggy. Hey, Man United Hodge, thank you so much for the $5 Aussie super chat there, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, I think you're probably right, to be fair. Although I think what United should be trying to approach this game in a way, obviously we want to be trying to win this game. We are the home side, right? But also, you just want to make us very hard to beat as well at the moment. And I think that's what this whole formation and tactical change has been about recently, just making us hard to beat. And, after that Liverpool game, something had to be done. And you can see the performance against the Spurs game was very good. But then that Spurs team is a shite Spurs team. It's not really a good measuring stick to see how good of a team you are. This game is. We'll see how good United are in this game right now, in this new sort of system, the three at the back. Solskjaer, how are we going to approach this game? Are we going to be on the front foot? We're going to be playing high press football. I think that's what we're sort of going to have to do, really. We're the home side. We've got to get in their faces a bit more. But also, are we, or are we just going to sit back and act like we're the away team here, and sort of counter-attack? City are so dominant with their play and controlling the ball. That might be the best course of action to get a bloody result. But I tell you what, the Old Trafford faithful would not be fucking happy about United sitting back and getting battered and peppered for 90 minutes. So United have to be a bit more proactive in this game and take the game to them. Come on, United! To a degree, but we have to be tight and hard to beat primarily, really, at the moment. All right, anyway, so let's do this. There's 233 of you legends in here right now. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. Do us a big favour and smash that thumbs up button on the stream if you haven't done so. If you're just getting in here, let's smash 100 likes and also share it around social media if you can. What is Gabriel Jesus' face all about? What's he doing? All right, guys, let me get the score up in the... Let me get the score up in the title as well. Right, there you go. Oh, it's a nervy one, guys. This is a nervy one. I'm starting to poo my pants a little bit. A little bit just came out. Oh, my goodness me. Gungshi with a super chat. Thank you so much, Gungshi, you legend. Let me read that in just 1 second, you don. Thank you very much. The game's underway, guys. The game is underway, guys. Come on, United. The game is underway, guys. Hold on a second. The game is underway. Let me just get a timer up here. Holy shit. I'm starting to poo the pants a little bit here, guys. Wait a second. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, my goodness me. It's pants pooing time. All right, guys. The timer is up in the top right-hand corner. If you can sync up with me, please do. Please do sync up with me if you can, guys. Timer in the top right corner. Hey, Gungshi, thank you so much for a super chat, mate. He says, first and probably last super chat while driving, pig. Let's smash these city bells. Oh, crikey, don't super chat while driving, Gungshi. Get in there, my son. Yes, Gungshi, hopefully we smashed them up. Thank you so much for the super chat, mate. You're a legend. And yes, getting in here while you're driving. Careful, Gungshi. Thank you so much. Get in there, my son. Hopefully we smashed them up. You're a don, Gungshi. Wherever you go and have a good time, my friend. We'll keep you up to date with what's going on in the game if you're unable to watch it right now. Thank you for getting in here, Gungshi, as always. Eddie A, hello to you too. Scott B, welcome in, everyone. Sorry if I've missed you. Great to see you. Thank you very much for joining. City now, come down the right-hand side. Man United Hodge with a $5 Aussie dollar super chat. He says, what would you say to the slab before the game? I'd say to the slab, get out! I don't know what I'd say to the slab. I would just say, look, you need to start performing like Man United's captain, mate. He has to put in a Colossus performance today. He's got to prove to everyone, myself, you, he's got to prove us wrong a little bit and say, show that he is capable of putting in a monster performance in a big game that matters. All season long he's been shit. That's why I'd say to him, I'd say, get out there and prove that you're not a complete bloody slab of shite, mate. Get out there and prove to the people that pay these fucking tickets every single week and coming to see you, tuning in around the world at God knows what time from all different countries, that you're not a complete bloody letdown and a liability, son. This is what I'd be saying to the man. I'd be trying to get a reaction out of him because you see him in the previous interviews that he's done as well beforehand, like Roy Keane said, he's a bloody robot, mate, just going through the motions. I want to see some passion from the twat. That's what I would say. Anyway, right, come on then, guys, let's go. And would I take a draw? I mean, no, old Dirty Benjamin. We need a win here, mate. We need to get back up there challenging. A draw's going to have us, what, potentially 10 points off of first place. Maguire doesn't get the block off and the shot is on goal there by Bernardo Silva. It is over the top of the crossbar, though. Go on then, Dave Keating. I like that. He says Slabby to score today and not an own goal. AK Cadet, what's good? What's good? Hey, K Cadet, mate, he says they may take our plus goals difference, but they will never take our freedom. Oh, come on then, United, let's go. Come on, boys. We need a good game today. We need to smash up these fucking blue stummers. Come on. This is key, man. Like I say, this is key to our season. Honestly, it is. If you lose this, we're pretty much out of the title race, man. Whether you want Solskjaer in, out, whatever, shake it all about, whether he's here or not. Whoever's going to be coming in after Solskjaer, if we lose this one, it's going to have a bloody tough task getting us to be title challengers. So, you need to keep pace. And still, we're only in touching distance of the leader, which is Chelsea right now. But you've got to keep pace at least with everybody around up there. And unless we win this, we won't have done that. Oh, hello there, Cushface. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Man City now. Ball into the box now to Gabriel Jesus. Crikey, man. This is just, bloody hell. What's everyone's prediction, guys? I'm going 2-1. Come on, United. Let's go. We need a big performance from that bloody McDonald's sandwich in midfield, McFred. Oh, go on then. Here's Fred. Can he spray it left? He does do. Good pass by Fred there to Cristiano Ronaldo down the left-hand side. Cristiano, as long as you've got this man in your side, you have got a chance. Oh, Ronaldo fouled there by Jesus. He stamped on him with his studs. Go on, give me a yellow card, ref. Jesus and Ronaldo. Little touch of the hand there, but Ronaldo fouled by Gabriel Jesus, and they've given away a free kick. It's going to be a free kick to United, not in a very dangerous position, just in a wide position. Only Gunnar Solskjaer's in here, says 89% possession. 2-1 agrees, says Cushface. 5-1 says Little Beanvert. 2-0 says Kingdom. Mrs. P thinks 2-1 as well. Excuse me. Luke Shaw with a free kick from a wide left position then, guys. Come on. He whips it in. Good free kick. Oh! Slabby Maguire with the header just over the top of the crossbar. Oh, not a bad effort by Slabby for him. It's good movement. Very good movement. It's not that great, actually. Let's have a look at this. Slabby Maguire gets up, though. It's good movement by Slabby. Very good. Oh, you know what? He's fucking awful. No, look. It wasn't a bad effort, but it was a bad effort, really. Did you see the technique? I mean, fair enough, he's got into the position. The movement was brilliant. But Cristiano Ronaldo, he ain't when it comes to attacking. You know what I mean? Like, what was that? He just did like a little... He went... And then it just like went completely wide. He's got to do better there. I mean, the movement was brilliant. It was very good movement, in fact. But the actual header was a joke, mate. Berry, that's just Primot precisely. Hey, Roddy Can't Game. Yo to you too, mate. How you doing? Good morning. Welcome in, Bus. How you doing? Chance for City now. De Bruyne gets the shot off. There's a block there. Wan-Bissaka now. Bruno Fernandes cool and gives it back to Wan-Bissaka now. Slabby gave it away, says Cheyenne Sen. Man, he's such a bloody liability, the man, isn't he? I can't be prepared for another bad Slab game. I can't take it. He needs to have a good game today. Chance for Gabriel Jesus. He's going to pop one from distance. No, he's not. He feeds it out to the right. Oh my goodness me, cross comes in from Walker into the danger zone and it's almost a goal for City, but it is cleared away, Pete's sake. Dodgy as fuck. They've got it alive still. Left shot. Oh my goodness me, no, it's an OG for fuck's sake. Eric Bailly has put it into the back of his own net and it's an absolute fucking calamity sequence here, guys. Shit. Look at this, he's actually put it into the back of his own net. So United just managed to ride their luck with that ball that came in before. It's gone back straight out to the left for City. They put a speculative ball into the 6-yard box and Eric Bailly's fluffed it into his own fucking net, guys. Shit! It's an own goal and he's fucking started the derby off like this. Are you kidding me? He was so good in the last game and he's just started with an OG. I don't believe it. Victor Lindelof getting it away before does well, but it comes straight back out, straight back in. And Eric Bailly there, just what is he doing? Let's have a look. Oh, Eric Bailly, my friend, he's got it all wrong. I mean, I guess he has to make the challenge. There's somebody coming in there. Lindelof would have cleared it away, though. He doesn't know that. I suppose he's trying to clear it, but he's just completely shat the fucking bed and just put it into his own net. Shit. We don't need to be scoring fucking OGs and helping City out at this stage, trust me. Bollocks! Nightmare start, guys. Fucking nightmare start. That is an absolute calamity, man. Bailly, what the fuck are you doing, mate? I mean, that is just individual gashness again. What is happening, mate? Individual fucking gashness. When you need your defenders to turn up, and they turn up like this and getting a bloody OG in straight away. It's not a good start, is it? Look, I know it's not game over yet. It's only 8 minutes in. He needs to have a great game now, but man, oh man, that's a knock to the bollocks and a knock to the confidence there for Eric Bailly. Little Bean Vert thinks it's going to be 5-1 to City. No, it's not. Come on, United. Let's smash up these blue melts. What are we fucking doing, man? What a complete shambles of defending that was. Should have been dealt with. I mean, it's just basic stuff. Just clear it away. But he's just technically got it wrong. Sin Game says, reckless by an own goal or a pen and a red card. I called it. You called it, Sin Games. There you go. He is a bit reckless. You're not wrong. He was great last game, but... Oh, first last game, it says Zane incoming for fuck's sake. Frozen over, says Ollie's at the wheel. Lord Reptar says 5 at the back and they're still shipping goals. Yeah, I mean, you can't really attest for that, in all honesty. I mean, that is literally just a calamity individual error, isn't it? He's literally... I mean, there's, you know, obviously a lot of people want Ollie out here, fair enough, if that's what you want, but, I mean, you can't blame that on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, guys. Are you taking the piss? That's fucking Bailly all day. He's just individually got it completely wrong with his clearance and bottled it. That's nothing to do with our system or anything so far, mate. That's literally just an individual bottle job, mate. It happens. Now we've got to get it behind us and get back in this fucking game. I mean, that's an individual fucking bottle job, isn't it? Fuck me, what a shambles. Shambles of a start, guys. Huge game. We don't need to be giving them a goal head start in these fucking massive derby, mate. This is a joke. Hey, oh, here he is. Fucking Zayn Miassi, mate. Zayn Miassi, just like clockwork. Here he is. Slabby Maguire gets that header away. Hey, Zayn, thank you for the 17.99 super chat, mate, that says gold. Thank you very much, you Arsenal scoomer. Zayn, thank you very much. Let's get some fucking, you know, let's get some goal emoji. No, not fucking goal emojis. Let's get some Sue emojis in there for him for super chatting me. Thank you very much, Zayn, you Arsenal scummer. Pep Guardiola, only 5 of 6 Manchester derby wins have been at Old Trafford. Fuck me. Hey, B-Sod, what's going on? How you doing there, mate? Good to see you, good to see you. Piggy, give us a big rant, says Arsenal Manic. Look, just steady on, Arsenal Manic. It's early days of this one, mate. Like I said, that's an individual piece of gash from Eric Bailly, mate. We need to get back into it now. But, I mean, that was a shambles, man. Let's see how we respond. All I know is usually our plan B has been absolutely shit. Our plan A's often been crap as well, but if the plan A doesn't work, usually our plan B definitely doesn't work. Now we're 1 down. You know, goals change games, and the way we set up today may have to change now as well. And it's kind of like, well, what can we do? How do we respond? How good are the lads? What can we do that show the character, that show the fight, that show the system? Are we able to beat them? This is a nice bit of play by United here. Bruno Fernandes pulling the strings. It's a loose pass by Bruno, though. For fuck's sake, come on! Tighten up the screw, damn it! Can't be giving the ball away so easy like that when we're on a good move on the counter. You've got to be more precise. We have to be more... Look at that, Bruno, come on. Rocket Rob, what's going on, bro? Bell 691, hello, mate, says, for fuck's sake, we turned into Newcastle, back to the keeper and balloon it. Midfield, says Bell. Scott B says, surprised us by he's great in midweek. Yeah, it's just a mistake, to be honest. He could be great for the rest of the 80 minutes here. That's just a fucking individual piece of gash. Give the R-band to Ronaldo. Totally agree, Genlol. What time am I on, Pig? So the timer should be up in the top right-hand corner there. I'm on 12 minutes, 30 seconds. 12 minutes, 30 seconds. So, have a look in the top right-hand corner if you guys want to sync up. Please do sync up with me if you can. Oh, come on, United! Just constant City possession domination here already, for fuck's sake. Look, here they are. Down the left-hand side, mate. Foden on the ball now. Man, this is dreary opening 10 minutes, honestly. Look at this, 13 minutes in. What the fuck have we done so far? It's just City on the ball. And it's just, we've already won down. Like, come on, for fuck's sake. We're going to have to show some sort of level of creation and control in this game. Over 70% possession, says Scott B. Fergie Son says City plays so beautifully. I'm jealous. You know what? They play like a bunch of boring bastards is what they play. They fucking lull you into falling asleep. Look at them, for fuck's sake. No, they are a good... They just dominate teams and control teams with possession, and they're always constantly trying to work chances, so they are an attacking team. But De Bruyne puts one in behind. Oh, man, to Foden. It's just too much on it. It's gone out for a goal kick, thankfully. Crikey. First Cook Gamer says Foden and Greenwood on the pull after the game. Agree, got to get the ball to CR7, says Blair Eastwood. Properly, yeah, definitely agree. Yeah, don't put fake scores in there. 95% possession for City. This is a shambles. It's just constant, complete control and domination here from City at the moment here. Kevin De Bruyne now. Don't allow him to pull the bloody strings. Fred's on him at the moment. Down to the left-hand side, mate. It's going to be a chance now. Down the left, Foden's going to whip it in, but Bailly makes a good block there. And Wan-Bissaka can keep it in, can he? No, he cannot, and that's going to be a City throw. Thank you, Natalie Persis. I love watching this guy coming in. Thank you, Natalie. Hey, thank you everyone who's in here today, by the way. I really do appreciate you. There's actually over 290 people in here right now, so thanks for getting involved for the watch-along. And do us a favour and hit the like, give it a share, all that. Subscribe if you're new. If it is your first time on the channel, hit the subscribe. It's free to do so. Foden's taking a knock down on his knee, and he's going to be a big pansy, and then he's going to get himself up. Wan-Bissaka just kicked him in the gooch. George Bryan says, Ollie out. If you keep it down to 1-0 by half-time or even better, equalise, it's up for grabs, but you cannot afford another Liverpool first half. Definitely, mate. Look at how we're getting dominated so far, though. 15 minutes gone. It's another free kick here for City, and the problem is we just had no foothold in the game so far. They've just got possession of the ball, and they're just keeping hold of it, and United don't have an answer. Free kick comes in! Good defensive header away there from somebody. I'm not too sure who got the nod on. City keep hold of the ball, though. They retain possession, and it's burst. They're just gonna... Oh. Okay, now, look. This has really burst our bubble, mate, this. I would say this start of this game here, it's just like City domination at the moment. Complete control. Possession. United's just clearly going to have to be feeding off scraps on the counter, it seems, with these tactics. And that's so sloppy there at the back by Victor Lindelof. He's giving the ball away. Eric Bailly does very well to win it back for us. City, though, get the ball back to the keeper. Divock Origi says, Pig, sub yourself on. Thank you very much, Ahmed Saleh. Appreciate you watching from Yemen. Shout out, Yemen represent, dude. Thanks for watching from Yemen, dude. Appreciate you, man. It's so fucking dominant here by City, mate. I feel like our name's fucking Anastasia and Pep Guardiola's fucking Christian Grey or something right now. We're getting penetrated. We're getting whipped. It's just domination by City. This is shocking stuff. Look, we literally cannot get a foothold in the damn game. City have possession of the ball. They come for a little flurry or a little attack. It gets recycled back out, and here they come again. It's just fucking gash so far. We literally cannot even control any aspect of the passing of the game whatsoever. It's like we're completely erratic. As soon as we get it, we give it away. City are pressing like anything, getting us back as well, high up the pitch. Look at this. They're pressing us deep into our own third here, man. Look at that, and they've won it back. Fred's giving it away due to their pressing. Kevin De Bruyne wins it back. They're fucking pressing us high up, dominating us, getting in our face. We can't fucking control the ball. We cannot pass it around. The City are just having their wicked way with us. The Mooses are fucking shambles, mate. Look, De Bruyne now to the back post. Bailly with a good header away. But now, look, it's just City again coming at us again. We literally are so incapable of controlling the game, it seems, these days. Look. This is fucking awful, guys. I mean, I don't know what to say so far. This is just one-way traffic completely. Look, Gundogan on the ball. It's another chance for City here. Bernardo Silva cuts inside, gives it to De Bruyne. De Bruyne tries to feed in Foden, and that's going to be wide of De Gea's goal. This is looking horrible, guys. I'm going to be honest. This is looking absolutely horrible at the moment. This is domination. The K-Cadet says, this is pathetic. I know, we're 18 minutes in and we haven't even played any football yet. None at all. Hello, Berber, mate. How you going? Good to see you today, mate. I hope you're doing well, Burbs. What a shit formation this is, says Arctics United. Tactics and everything's a problem here. I mean, we're just allowing City to do what City do right now. We haven't got in their faces at all. We haven't been able to control it with our passing whatsoever and have any sort of response or reply to go in a goal down, which was unfortunate, which was an error. Slabby Maguire keeps that one alive. Good pass there to Fred now. Fred, good pass now to Bruno. This is good stuff. United, can we get on the counter with Ronaldo down the left? No, we cannot. Blair Eastwood says second goal coming. Zayn Miyasi, thank you very much for another $8.99 super sticker. Let's get a cheeky little super chat emoji in there for Zayn Miyasi. Thank you very much, Zayn. Appreciate it. He says thank you. No, thank you, Zayn, for getting in here with that. I know what your game is, though, Zayn Miyasi. You know what I mean? I'm not going to let you wind me up today, mate. United are going to come back in this one somehow and get a result, lad. Why is Fred still starting, says Matty Braga? I don't know, mate. I have no idea, mate. He must cut Solskjaer's ball bag or something at night. I have no idea what convinces him to play him. But, you know, who have we there's, in terms of options right now, obviously Pogba's suspended. I mean, it's just not good enough midfield, is it? Regardless. If anybody's fit, it's not good enough midfield for United. Kevin De Bruyne slips. Otherwise, they would have good momentum there going forward. 30% possession at home is shocking, says a Busy the Beast. I mean, you're always going to have less possession against City. I think that's fair. Everyone knows how good they are at possession football, and you're always going to have less possession against City. I think we have to accept that, really. But 70%, but this level of possession, or this lack of possession, is a fucking complete shambles at this moment. This isn't acceptable anywhere near it. United aren't even looking dangerous on the counter. We can't even get the ball back. Bruno to Ronaldo over the top. Too much on it, but Ronaldo can get there and keeps it in. Cristiano Ronaldo now, close to the corner flag. So we need to hurt them on the counter, but there's no momentum there. Kevin De Bruyne is down and Ronaldo has to kick the ball away. Shit the bed, there's a foul there. Ronaldo looking pissed off and frustrated already. Ref has to start dishing out some cards for these foul and City melts as exclusive. Hey there, Janice Franklas, Cali Spera. I'm already disappointed, mate. This is not United. No, this is a fucking shambles, isn't it, man? And just in terms of how we're going about and how we're playing, it's looking awful. Maguire with a stubbs up chat tackle on Kevin De Bruyne. There's not much in it. He doesn't really make too much contact. But the referee has deemed that one a foul. It's early doors, though, guys. It's early doors. People writing us off in this game already. I mean, I might admit we're starting like shit, but we could change this around. We could turn it around. I just feel like this is almost too much damage could be done before half-time if we're not careful here, man. I mean, City are just looking totally in control. United till I do. Imagine we didn't have Ronaldo to save us the most games. Precisely, you're right about that. I mean, maybe we've actually had to accommodate playing a certain way for Ronaldo, in all honesty. I think we looked a better team last season. With Ronaldo, we looked more disjointed, I'm going to be honest. But Ronaldo has saved us multiple times, you can't deny that. And of course, I'd rather have him in the team than not. Oh, McTominay's been done! But I do think that Ronaldo causes just some issues as well, having him in the team, honestly. Oh, shit! David De Bruyne keeps alive. Good block there by Lindelof to deny it just at the edge of the 6-yard box. That's out for a corner for City. And this is fucking penetration here from City. Come on, United. What are we doing? Wake up. Let's start controlling, playing some passes for fuck's sake. Because honestly, we can't string two passes together at the moment, dudes. This is actually garbage. Foden now whips the corner into the back post. Good header away there. Lindelof gets something on it. Hey, thank you, Harjish Walia, for getting your super chat in there. Hang on a second, I'll read that out in just a sec. There's another City attack, for fuck's sake. Played all the way back to Edison now. Harjish Walia says, wow, it literally looks like Man City players are playing piggy in the middle with United players. I'm feeling like shit. We need to step up our game. Mate, you just said it. This is like toying with us right now, isn't it? It kind of looks like men versus boys right now. No joke. I mean, it's just, look, we're not pressing at them because they're completely just controlling it. So we're standing off. The tactics are to stand off right now rather than sort of get up there in their face, sort of like what they're doing. We're standing off and just letting them control it, yeah? I mean, Fred's pressing a little bit. There's a few players pressing, but I'm not seeing us pressing as a team. We're just not. So, which I think is key to trying to get in City's faces and stopping them playing their football and ruffling their feathers a little bit. We're not. We're just standing off and sort of letting them have it, yeah? And City, that's what they want. They're just playing it around. They've got so much space out there. They are having a good day of it right now, and Man United haven't passed 2 bloody passes together. Yeah, McFred is dog shite, Chris Hartland. Yeah, I agree it's not United standard. It is rubbish. It is just pure amateur hour, man. When United need quality, you need Scholes, you need Keane, that level. What have we got? Fucking McFred. It's laughable, isn't it? Laughable, man. Slabby Maguire now back to Lindelof. Seen higher tempo soccer aid games. Absolutely, Berber. I know this is casual from United at the moment. And City are just playing it like very comfortable. Like they've just got complete control of this game at the moment. Come on then, is this going to be a rare chance for United? Scott McTominay's going to get one into the box, is he? Scott McTominay bottles it and gives it to Bailly, who's high up the pitch, Eric Bailly. Good pass by Bailly to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka gets it up, plays one into the danger zone. It's blocked away though, and now City get it away. This is a bit better from United. Finally, the only time we've actually had a tiny portion of bloody control in their half whatsoever. Slabby Maguire is fouled there. That's going to be a foul by Bernardo Silva on Slabby Maguire. Really hope we get level before half time. Absolutely, Kyle Broom. Come on, my son. Come on, United. It's not over till it's fucking over. We might have been shite in this game so far, but come on. This is a little bit better. Last 2 minutes, we just finally stepped up. Eric Bailly, good play by him coming forward, trying to make up for his mistake earlier on with the own goal. Space for Wan-Bissaka down the right-hand side. Come on then, Bruno Fernandes. He's done the defender. Bruno Fernandes sprays it left now. Slabby Maguire there. Slabby Maguire. What you doing, Slabby Maguire? There's Scott McTominay now. Better from United. Come on. Bruno Fernandes. Down the left to Luke Shaw. He gets the dangers. What into Ronaldo. Shot on goal. Oh, no. Saved by Edison. The rebound is failed to be pounced on there by, is it Bruno? I'm not too sure, but, oh, it's a great chance by United. Lovely crafted football. Excellent play, in fact. Bruno pulling the strings. Luke Shaw, excellent ball in. Ronaldo, first time left-footed volley. Edge of the area, far out. Good contact. Gets it on target. Edison makes the save. And Mason Greenwood cannot get he gets on the rebound, but he cannot direct it on goal. It's a bad miss, really, by Greenwood. He should have reacted better to that. Ronaldo, though, with a great effort. Good save by Edison. Better from United. Come on, finally. We've done something in this game. Wake up now. Come on. Yes. Yes, this is better. Come on, McTominay on the ball. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Don't let City play their fucking game. Get in their faces, ruffle the feathers, and make sure that when you've got the ball, you make your possession count. You don't just erratically long ball pass it away, for fuck's sake. This is better from United. Come on. Slowing it down, though, you have to. Controlling it, that's it. As long as they don't have the ball, then as long as they don't have the fucking ball, they can't fucking score. It's as simple as that. And we need to create chances and have the ball. So possession is key here. We have to try and keep hold of the ball as best we can here. I know City are a possession-dominant team against pretty much anyone they come up against. But I'd rather play slow. I honestly would rather play slow like this and keep hold of it and not fucking let City do what they do and try and fashion a chance that way than do what we were doing for the first 20 minutes of the game, which is just complete erratic shite. Yes, get in there, everyone in the live chat. Thank you for the come on, United. Get in there. Come on, United. Let's go. Greenwood, come on. I know he should have done better there, to be fair, Solateo. Blair Eastwood, Maguire has a damning photo of Ollie hidden away. Only reason he's captain. I think you're probably right, Blair Eastwood, yeah? Secretly, Solskjaer was on that Mykonos holiday with him. Cavani's work rate is missing in this match. He would be everywhere. Spot on. You're spot on, Lord Reptile. You really are. Yeah, AR down tiki-taka shit style. Pep can be beaten. Absolutely. Palace did it last week, didn't they? Why can't we do it? Let's go, Janice Radcliffe. Come on. The last 5 minutes have actually been, decent by United in this game. That's the first time I've been able to say this for 27 minutes in. City dominated the first 20 minutes, but we've just got a foothold in the game now. I think that we just changed. We slowed it right down. Oh, shit, here's a chance for Foden down the left. Oh, boy, he's trying to bust a lung, get it back in. De Bruyne with the shot on goal. It's one. Gabriel Jesus on the rebound. What a save by David De Gea, you absolute fucking beast, mate. What a save. Should have been a goal there for City, though. Jesus with the rebound chance on the edge of the 6-yard box. What a save by David. Oh, that is an amazing save. He's just reacted like an absolute Spanish cat. The El Gato strikes again, look. Oh, what a save. Jesus really should bury it, but thankfully we got the Spanish legend, Mr. David De Gea in goal. Oh, thank you, Berber. I missed Mike's super chat. I'm so sorry, Mike. Mike, I've had a bloody mare, mate. Mike, thank you so much. How you doing? Another Aussie legend getting in here. How you doing there, Mike? He says, I'm staying up late in Oz to watch this gash, mate. Sancho and Donny on the bench, but the fridge and McFred on the pitch. Ollie, what are you thinking, mate? Oh, shit, shot on goal. Another great save by David De Gea. Oh, my goodness me. David De Gea is bloody pissed off. Shots are coming on. Goal. They're being peppered at the moment. João Cancelo with one from distance, just outside the area. Good shot it is as well. And David has to get that rolling glove on it to tip it over the bar. Mike, thank you so much. Let's get a super chat emoji in there. Thank you very much, Mike. Yeah, Sancho and Donny on the bench. He just doesn't like him, does he? He just doesn't like him. I guess Varane's injured, so he has to play the fridge right now. Oh, shit. Cancelo with a volley attempt from the edge of the area. Paul Scholes' routine against us here from City, but it's over the top of the crossbar. Mike, thank you so much for the super chat, mate. And, yeah, I mean, I would like to see him use Donny and Sancho, but I just don't think he's going to, mate. He doesn't like them, does he? I agree, though. Donny would be a good candidate for this game. Somebody who can control the game with his passing. Fred and McTominay ain't those guys, unfortunately. Thank you, Mike, you absolute legend. I appreciate you, broski. Zayn Miassi with an $8.99 super sticker. Getting those maracas in there. Zayn Miassi, wind your neck in, lad. My goodness me. What's Arsenal's next game, by the way, man? Just out of interest, I'm actually not too sure. But hopefully get battered. I really hope the North London Bottle Job Company is not out of production, to be honest. I would love it. I would love it if they get back into mid-table spots. That's all I'm saying. Well, anyway, Zayn Miassi, thank you very much for the $8.99 super sticker, man. Let's get a super chat emoji in there. Thank you. Wan-Bissaka, good header away. Here's Eric Bailly now. Arsenal for Life says Watford. Malp says this is trash. M says David De Gea saving us again. Mindkiss Gaming says get Sancho and Donny on, please. He's not going to. He's not going to. Trust me. He might, maybe Sancho, but he's not going to with this system and stuff. I don't think bring those guys on anytime soon. Ball comes in. Lindelof deals with it. I'll tell you who I have been impressed with this season. Victor Lindelof. I must say, compared to how shite he's looked over the last couple of seasons, this season he's been pretty damn solid. I would say fair play to Victor. He's looked like he's come on in leaps and bounds last sort of few months. Last year maybe. But honestly, he's had a solid season so far. It's unfortunate that Mr. Slab has been letting the team down. 4-3-3 is the way, says Mindkiss Gaming. So I want us to play as well. I'm with you on that one. Like, if you look at how Liverpool play, I don't want to give praise to the Scousers ever, but they do play nice football, and that's the sort of football and the sort of system that United should be looking at with the players we've got in our squad. You know, at home, of course, there is a time for a 3-5-2. There is a time for an away game, a big game where you have to play a lot more scrappy and tight, and you don't want to play into opposition's hands, etc. But you know, United with a 4-3-3, I think could do some damage with the players we have at our disposal. Fred's Dingo Brother says Fred makes me miss Chris Eagles. Oh man, Harry Maguire makes me miss fucking, I don't know, Phil Jones in some respects. At least Phil Jones, you got a bit of a gurning face. Dave Keating wants Unai Emery. I don't really want him. I know he's decent, but I don't really want Unai Emery. I know he's doing well. Foden brings it into the area. He gets it into the danger zone. Shit, man. Lindelof almost scored an own goal. David De Gea, what a save. Look at De Gea. He cannot believe how shit his team are, mate. It was almost a bloody own goal by Lindelof, guys. For fuck's sake, David De Gea, you are the man. Can we just get some hands and some love hearts in there for De Gea? He's saving our asses at the moment, guys, for fuck's sake. Shocking piece of defending. Again, that was Lindelof this time. I was just praising him, saying he's had a good season. And what does he do? He almost scores an OG just like Bailly. Our centre-backs are playing for the opposition at the moment. Fucking unreal, isn't it? Look at this shit. I need a cheeky bit of Iron Brew. Lindelof, you are crap, mate. I take it all back. Gabriel Jesus. Maguire falls over. Fred loses out. Chance for City. Wade into our box. Here is De Bruyne who gets the shot off. What a save by David De Gea. Oh my goodness me. Lucky we have David De Gea in this game. Otherwise we'd be 2-3 down, man. It's another same old shite story, unfortunately, guys. United getting peppered here. City creating 3 or 4 really good chances in this half. That one's probably going into the inside post. And De Gea gets across and makes the save. Yeah, we're under so much pressure here. De Gea's a freak, says Dingo. 3 saves from Dave, says Hazrin Musley. Yeah, De Gea's unreal. He makes another save. Foden with the corner in. Lindelof gets something on it. Shot comes in from City. Another great save by David De Gea. I don't believe the guy's keeping us in it at the moment. Oh my goodness me. Wake the fuck up, United. Why are we so bad at getting blocks off? Where's our fucking centre-back? De Gea's like, fucking for fuck's sake. Come on, boys. Get the fucking blocks off. He's literally being peppered, mate. And he's performing, but it's eventually they're going to get it in the back of the net for Pete's sake. Absolute cat, says Primo. I know, but this is terrible. We're getting battered. Okay, now he can't believe it. Where's the blocks off? Where's the blocks coming off from our players? They're just allowing these shots to come in every time. So much pressure in this one, guys. Honestly, this is fucking awful. Yes, Big Dave, says Jonathan Lemon. Exclusive says United are just letting City get into the box, make crosses, no attempt to stop them. I know, yeah. It's terrible, isn't it? It's like we have a point of confrontation in our final third. Other than that, we just fucking let them do what they want. Fred. I mean, there's a couple of people pressing, but in my opinion, the best way to deal with City is you got to get pressing as a team in their faces. Give them a lot less time on the ball, because with time on the ball and space, they would just play it around for all day long. In my opinion, you've got to ruffle their feathers and get in their face, man. I mean, we've seen what United's stats are off the ball this season in terms of running stats, and they're really gash. They're not up there with the best teams in the league at all. You know, United players need to be like demons off the ball. Berber says, Pig Maguire being relegated as many times as CR7 won the Champions League. Why is he skipper? Why is he skipper? I don't know. Maybe they wanted to use his fucking head as an advertising hoarding or something. This was a sweetener for the deal. Maybe they want to eventually use him as a fucking blimp and fly him above Old Trafford. You know, the Glazers are American after they do that sort of thing over there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what they've got on plan for Slabby. I don't know why they've given him the captain's armband, to be honest. It makes no sense. He's the worst captain United have ever had in my life by a country mile. The worst. AR dances. De Gea is our golden glove. Ronaldo is our superstar. Bruno is our hope. The rest is shit. mean, I'm not digging the tactics today, guys. Look at this. Look at this. We're just jogging around. I know you've got a whole 90 minutes to run around. It's tough. You've got to pace yourself, etc. But, I mean, they're just letting City play. Oh, no, look. Gundogan's been fed in behind Bailly to the back post now. Luke Shaw, good header away. But look at what we're doing. We're just standing off, right? City are allowed to play the foot. If you do that so much as we are, eventually they are going to score. They're just having chance after chance after chance. We need to change our tactics. You have to get more in their face, ruffle the feathers, press higher. You know, look at what we're doing. We're just letting them have it. We're so deep. We're just letting them have it. They're playing it around like they do. And with City, if you give them space, they will fashion chances all day long. This is awful, guys. They're so... Oh, my goodness me. This is so slow from the boys. Honestly, it's so slow. They're just meandering around. City passing it around, controlling the game. That's been the first half. Yeah, Arsenal Manic says they're camped in a half. Other than a 5-minute spell when United actually did play okay football and create one bloody chance, other than that 5-minute spell, we've been shit this first half and City have dominated us. I don't know if I'm watching in Sky Sports or Pornhub right now, guys, the level of domination that's taking place here. This is messed up. Is Scott McTominay wearing fucking leather right now? Are my eyes deceiving me? Like, I don't know what's going on, but we're getting dominated. Harjiv Walia, thank you for another 40 rupee super chat. And he says, looks like De Gea is the only defender on the pitch. Yeah, man, at least he's performing. He's been our best player this season again by a mile, hasn't he? Definitely De Gea's player of the season for me so far. Who's your player of the season so far, guys? Obviously, Ronaldo's been mint. You know, he's popped up and scored some big, important goals for us. Who's your player of the season so far, guys? Wen Lee says, I hate Greenwood. What he plays. Well, to be fair, Wen Lee, Greenwood's a great young talent, but I must admit he's done piss all in this game so far. Absolutely awful. I mean, we need to get some pressing from the man. Imagine if Cavani was on the pitch, how much sort of pressing he would be doing up the pitch and how much work he'd be doing. McTominay wins the ball back well there. Man, oh man, oh man. Fred, you are useless, Fred. Sort yourself out, Fred. Player of the season, De Gea, hands down, says Harjiv. Dingo Brothers says Pornhub. Yeah, it is a bit like that. Go to the fucking domination category, mate, and search Man United versus Man City, and this fucking first half performance will come up. Thank you, Harjiv, for that super chat, man. Fire Up says Maguire, player of the season. In what sense? Murphy's Law says no clue how Scott and Greenwood in the squad week in, week out without any results. I don't get it either, mate. It's bizarre, isn't it? Greenwood has been off the pace the last few games he's played. Must admit that's not been great for the team either. And McTominay, wow, I mean, he's been decent in some games, but most of the games this season, classic inconsistent Scott McTominay. And we all know what Fred's all about. I mean, I don't know what to say anymore, guys. This is fucking awful from the boys, honestly. This might take the biscuit for the worst first half performance of the season, honestly. Oh, Ronaldo fed in by a Wan-Bissaka. Ronaldo gets the shot and go. Edison makes the save. Oh, shit. Decent attempt, but too far towards the keeper. Ronaldo blasts one at goal. Couple of chances for Ronnie. Good chance by United here. One of very few so far this game. Wan-Bissaka, really good pass. Ronaldo's miles offside anyway. He's fucking miles offside anyway. And Edison makes the save. It's fucking bollocks. But in terms of like, I think in terms of performances, because it's only 1-0, right? I know that Liverpool game obviously was the worst first half. That was the worst game of the season, of course. Of course that was worse. Of course that was worse. But this is right up there. This is this is like the second worst. I'll tell you why. Because they've dominated us. We haven't really put up much of a fight. We've only created one or two flash chances, really. And if not for De Gea, it could actually be like that Liverpool game. Like, let's be honest, De Gea's been super duper world class so far in this game. Without him, it could be 4 or 5-0 to City. So this could be just as bad as that Liverpool game right now. If not for Big Dave. So make no mistake, this is a fucking shocking performance by United so far, guys, because City have completely dominated us and just had their way with us, and we're just allowing them to do it at the moment. Look, we're just standing off, sitting back. There's no pressing going on, really. A little bit, Bruno, Fred sometimes, but ultimately they're just allowed to do what they do. Kingface says, you're ahead of me. Oh, shit. Well, yes, I'm going to be slightly ahead of some peeps. If you want to sync up with us, the timer's in the top right. Do pause me and then unpause me, you know, when you've caught up or whatever. That's probably best. You see Donny warming up, says Panic Corrala. Really? You what? You kidding? He's probably just warming him up so he can just sit him down again. Yeah, De Gea can't keep this up. This is a 4-0, says Berber. Yeah, this is a battering so far. Mahesh says City does tactical fouls but never gets kind of. Yeah, the referee's been shite in this game as well. I agree. He needs to start handing out those yellows. You're fucking right about that, sir. Hey, Fergie son, he says confession is good for the soul. How you doing there, Fergie son? Pig De Gea is great, but if he wants to be world class, he needs to score more goals, says Lord Reptile. Donny warming up his passport, says 10-ton man. That's more like it, yeah. Hey, we've got 391 people in here, by the way, today. Hey, we're only 15 likes away from 200 likes. Do us a favour for this abomination, this fucking performance, guys. And hit the like button. Let's see if we can get to 200 likes before half time. That's only 3 minutes away. We're only 15 likes away. Smash the like if you haven't done so. And also, if you're new to the channel, guys, it's free to subscribe. Smash that big red subscribe button down there. It says subscribe. We're on here every single United game. Do get your thoughts and opinions in, you know, in the live chat. You only need to be subbed for 1 minute to be able to chat in the live chat with everybody. Gungshi says we need a proper manager and a proper coaching team. This is embarrassing. I mean, I must admit, Gungshi, this is just, I'm just lost. I'm lost for words, mate, with this display. I want to see some sort of insane second half turnaround, I must admit. We need mass change in the second half. He's tried something. Let's be honest now. To be fair, if it wasn't for that Eric Bailly goal, maybe this complexion of this game would be slightly different. Of course it would have been 0-0 still. But, you know what I mean? Like, just in terms of the actual performance, would we have changed the way we've played? I mean, probably not. Let's face it, City have dominated us like we've been the team with the one, you know, like they chased the game and got asked like we're the team with the lead. But we're actually the team chasing the game, but you wouldn't know it. So, actually, who the fuck knows? But, I mean, you wouldn't know that we're the team chasing this game. It's ridiculous. It's like they're just completely controlling and dominating us. I feel fucking awful watching this, to be honest, guys. This is just as bad, if not worse, than the Liverpool game. It's just that we haven't conceded because De Gea has been amazing. But let's be real, this is just as bad. In fact, this is worse in some ways. Look at it. They're just passing around at will. There's no fire from United. There's no pressing. We can't get in their faces. They're just doing what they do, and they will continue to do what they do. Unless we have a big change in the second half, they will continue to do this all second half long. You can't do it, guys. You can't fucking have it. This is United at home, for fuck's sake. Come on. What are we doing? We're just letting them fucking have the ball and play it around. Fucking come on. Solskjaer needs his head testing setting the lads up like this today. What the fuck's the matter with him? Fighting for his job. Set up like a bunch of bloody passive melt bags. Come on. He needs to get these in at half-time and smash the faces in, to be honest, and sort the bloody team tactics out. Need to get at them, press them. They need to work like demons for each other. Off the ball, they look like a bunch of bloody meandering fairies at the moment, floating around. Oh no, my goodness me, Bernardo Silva somehow bundled it in at the near post and David De Gea looks on it, disgust me. Oh my goodness, it's a shambles of defending, guys. Look at this shit show, and it's been coming all game long. They completely dominated and fucking outpossessed us and completely destroyed us. Oh, all game long, guys, and look, finally De Gea's job is too much to do. He's been asked to stop a bloody hatful of chances so far in this game, which he's done, but he can't stop this one at his near stick. Gundogan puts it wide right, it's fed back in. Bollocks! Look at this fucking shambles in defending, guys, again. Luke Shaw, you want fucking shooting from doing that, my son. Look at Luke Shaw, letting the ball go through. Look at Maguire, look at Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, you're a fucking shambles this season, pal. My goodness me. Last season it was Shawberto Carlos, wasn't he, mate? Wasn't he? Look at him now. Now he's fucking Luke Bore again. He's fucking awful. He's Luke Unsure. He's terrible, this man, honestly. What's he playing at? And De Gea can't believe it. He's so pissed off. He's raging at his defence. He can't believe it. He's been faultless this game, De Gea. Again, shoddy defending. The ball comes in. Luke Shaw doesn't deal with it. Fucking awful. Get him off the pitch. He's been terrible for us this season again. What the fuck's Luke Shaw doing, guys, honestly? What's he doing? What is he doing, guys? Why is he ignoring the ball? What is he doing? Why the fuck's he ignoring the ball, guys? It makes zero sense. Clear it away, for fuck's sake, Luke. Bollocks, mate. There's the first half performance over. It's a shambles. It's a fucking shambles of the first half. Come on. What are we doing? This is United at home. What the fuck's this about, guys? Playing fucking like shit. Literally, they've just been dominated all game by the guys, man. Dominated all game, just allowing them to do it too. This is not the United way, man. This is fucking joke-worthy. Are you kidding me? We created 2 flash chances in that fucking game. You know, moments and just shots by Ronaldo, basically. Other than that, we have failed to create anything. Other than that, we have been shambolic. City have controlled and dominated us. It could be 5-6 fucking nil. Just like that Liverpool game. Fucking awful from the boys. Are you kidding me? Hey, we got a super chat here from Mike. Thank you, Mike. He says, mate, if Ronaldo had joined City, he would score bucket loads with their quality. Foden cutting us up. Need Greenwood to fix him up with some crumpet at half-time to take his mind off the game. Yeah, Mike, bloody hell. Something's got to give in this one. Solskjaer needs to change it up big time at half-time. You can't... I mean, it's too late, guys. You can't be 2-0 down against City. You know, they've just completely dominated us all game, so there's no signs that United can create in this one, sadly. I'm sorry to say, but this is a fucking shambles. This is a fucking shambles when it comes to the way we played, the tactics, the approach. You know, why are we not getting in their faces? Why are we not fucking attacking them? Why are we not pressing them high up? Why are we not making it difficult for them, ruffling their feathers? Why are we just allowing them to do what City do? We're playing like a bunch of passive noobs out there. It's actually pathetic. It's fucking pathetic. From the lads. What is it? What is this? What is this? What actually is this? It's fucking awful, man, is what it is. Yeah, they've let the fans down. Screw them, says Berber. The players, the fucking manager, the coach. Ollie, what are you doing, Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer? You're having a shambles, mate. A fucking shambles with the approach to this game. ZX Flame says, you lot who back Ollie deserve this guy. Oh, shut the fuck up, ZX Flames, you melt. Everybody's got entitled to their opinion. Oh, it's easy to say with hindsight, isn't it? Jog on, mate. Ollie's given it a chance. Maybe he's not fucking up to the job, but he's a nice boy. He gave it a chance and he did well up until last season. Shut up, ZX Flames, mate. You're talking shite. What are you on about? Oh, I told you so. It's easier to say so now, isn't it, Pratt? Kenkichi Taka says, sorry, ZX Flames. You triggered me there. Kenkichi Taka says, Ollie has to go, man. I mean, look, Ollie. I kind of feel like Ollie does have to go, mate. Now you can't have the team playing like this. This is a Liverpool performance Mark II. It's just the fucking same as that Liverpool game. Only difference is they has saved a bunch of them. That's the only fucking difference. We've been battered all game long. Total rebuild needed. Who would you keep, says Blair Eastwood? I mean, I disagree with that. I don't think we do have a total rebuild needed. I think we've got a great squad. I think, yes, our midfield needs rebuilding, but other than that, the squad's fucking nearly there. There's no excuse for United to be this bad. You've got Bruno Ronaldo, all the dons we've got in this team. Great players, huge players we've bought for hundreds of fucking millions of pounds. We have a good enough squad. Solskjaer, it's clear, has shat the bed today. Yes, mate, he's fucking shat the bed, guys. You can't have United playing like this at home against City like this, making it easy for them, making it easy, playing into their hands. What are we doing? It's literally bizarre. Never seen such a tepid performance from us ever, guys. Apart from, you know what, I haven't seen a performance this bad since the fucking Liverpool game 2 weeks ago, for fuck's sake. That's what I'm saying, it's too often, it's too fucking often. This is United. You can't have performances like this week to week. This is United at home. 5-6-0 that first half could have been. 5 or 6 fucking nil the first half could be. You tell him, says, well, I don't know. I mean, he's right. He's fucking right, isn't he? He's fucking right, isn't he? He's right. Because ultimately, Solskjaer has bottled it, mate, this season. His tactics have not been good enough. His team selection, his overall style with the team has just not worked. And City do what City do. You know, we haven't got a counter for it. What's the counter for it? We haven't got one. What's the plan B? There isn't one. What's the plan A? Plan A shit and doesn't work. So what are we doing? It's just we're gonna lose. Doing what he does is insane. Repeating the same mistakes over again. Sin games. I mean, listen. I agree to an extent. Players are awful. 2 goals that were conceded were from individual errors. You're absolutely fucking spot on. Luke Shaw completely letting that ball go over. And by his OG. Of course that is cost us technically in those instances. But you know what? Without De Gea's saves, it should be 5 or 6 anyway. Like, it is, and it's not down to the, you know, the individuals are definitely a problem. But how's about the approach to the game? How's about the fact that we're just allowing City to do what City do? Without ruffling their feathers, man. Thank you for subscribing, Mohammed MB, MJ Schwett and Adam Pizza Chef. Get in there. Welcome aboard the Bacon Express. Thank you very much for joining and getting in here. If you're just joining at halftime, guys, hit the thumbs up button on the stream. Give us a cheeky little like and subscribe. Playing McFred again, of course, we will lose. Yeah, George G. What's he fucking thinking, mate? Only got a Solskjaer. He says heat testing, guys. Same mistakes every single week. That's it. I mean, that is it, guys. I'm sorry to say, but if Man United can't turn this around and perform, you know, that season when Paul Pogba masterminded that second half comeback against City, that's what we need right now. And that is a big ask when you've just seen that first half performance. So that's what we need right now. That's the only thing that's going to save his job. As far as I'm concerned, if United come out and it's anywhere near the second half again like that, sorry, anywhere near that performance that was in the first half there and again in the second half, I'm fucking done. I am done. Honestly, you can't be having United playing this way. This is a shambles. We should be the team on the front foot. We're at home, for fuck's sake. I understand you come up against a great possession side. We're the team at home, for fuck's sake, guys. Yeah, Gungshi says it's almost as if there's no game plan. I mean, I can see sort of what the game plan is, to be fair. It's just not being effective because I think our midfield is truly shit. McFred and McTominay, these guys are fucking awful, honestly. So I can see what our game plan is. We're the home side. This is our game plan. Let City play whatever the fuck they want in front of you. When it gets to the final third or whatever, then we'll get out to them. Other than that, we're not really going to press. We'll just let Fred have the occasional press. You know, we'll just let Bruno have the occasional press, but we're not going to press and get at them as a team. We're just going to sit back. We're going to try and hit them on the counter-attack, you know, which hasn't worked at all. And that's all the plan is. That's the plan. Soak up the pressure, allow David De Gea to try and stop their many, many shots on goal that they will create from allowing them to do what City do, and try and hit them on the counter. And it's a shit plan. In this game right now at home against them, when you're at Old Trafford, you've got to get the win. It's a shit plan right now, and it's not a shit plan. I just tell you what, it's been executed fucking pathetically. In terms of a plan, I mean, if it was a tight game, you know, if you made it very tight, you're keeping hold of the ball well, you are actually having effective counter-attacking chances. You know, like when, I don't know, that game the other week when Atletico played Liverpool. It's like Liverpool were coming at them attacking all game, but Atletico were effective on the counter. That's what you got to be if you're going to play that way and allow the opposition onto you. But that's not what United are doing. United are allowing the opposition onto us, but we're being so ineffective and erratic with our forward play as well that anytime City just get the chance, they put a ball in, they have an opportunity, it pinballs out, and they get it back 9 times out of 10 and have another chance. It's been an absolute shambles, honestly, guys. I don't know what to say anymore. Debbie Elder, how you doing, Debbie? She says, fucking embarrassing. It's a shit plan, Pigo. We are the home team. I agree, Eddie O2. It is a shit plan. I mean, it's not, well, in terms of, you got to be realistic at some points and say that just City are a better team than us at the moment. You know, if it works, then it's not a bad plan. But it's not effective. It's not been, you know, we've seen him do it before against Guardiola to much better effect than this is what I'm saying. This is like ineffective counter-attacking plan. The plan, we can see what the plan is. It's just not working. Like, City are too good. They're too dominant. You can't allow them to have all those chances. And if you do allow them to have those chances, you better be creating chances on the counter yourself. which we can't do because we can't get it from defence into attack right now, guys. It's just shambles, honestly. I'm disgusted. Mamasini says, plan what you're talking about. K Wars says, it's been done before, 2-0 down to City, and we came back hoping for a second half response. Come on, United. In all seriousness, though, we'll probably play shit. K Wars, I mean, I don't know what to say, dude. I'm disgusted. I wasn't prepared for this sort of level of game. Hey there, Ellie. How you doing? How you doing, Eddie? Good to see you. Robin Corkmaz, why don't you pursue Zidane? Yeah, Matt, that could happen, couldn't it? Just seemingly walking through United. I mean, I listen, like I say, we're a second half Colossus performance away from Ollie being gone, I think. Or me saying that he's not the right man, honestly. Look, it's all well and good to get it wrong in games, but you need to get it so right throughout the game by adapting, changing things to come back and get those wins. That's what football's all about. We are the comeback. We've done that many years or loads of times, down and out, but you come back and you win. If he can do that, fair play to him. He's masterminded a second half performance, hasn't he? But it's looking like that's not going to happen, guys, because City looks so good and we look so poor. So I just don't see it happening. But look, hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully he can get a reaction out of the guys. Second half, we need a fucking reaction. We need to go out there and get on the front foot as well and get at them and be a real nuisance. We're just allowing them to do what City do at the moment. Stop attacking Ollie, says Martin McGrath. I mean, it's hard not to, mate. I've been supporting Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for, longer than most people. But the point of the matter is, United cannot be playing this type of football at home week to week to week to week. It's fucking shambolic. We're United, for fuck's sake. I'm sorry, if you accept this standard of football, then there is a problem there. You can only accept it for so long, guys. United are going to be like 10th place, potentially, with a goal difference of fucking who knows what by the end of this. Like, it is not good enough, guys. Our goal difference is minus now, is it? Were we on +1 before this game, or was we on +4? Either way, it's fucking shit. Like, the season's been terrible. The tactics have been awful. The team's not playing fluid football. It's not working. There are no ideas. There's no style. There's no ethos. There's no belief in the team. No confidence. What is it? I'm sorry to say, guys. Sometimes you just got to get to the point where you're like, you know what? The manager ain't working. He ain't working as much as I want him to work. He's got a great squad of players. He's got a great set of personnel to choose from, and he's putting McTominay and Fred in there every week. He's getting them playing like shite. It's all well and good if you're selecting these players, but they have to perform. Unfortunately, all season we've seen players like McTominay and Fred underperform, but yet still get selected. I can't back that sort of decision making. Just playing people based on what? The fact that you fucking tickle your ball bag at night? Not the fact that they actually are in form or playing good football or worthy of the opportunities to start. And I can't back a lot of late subs. I can't back a lot of decision making when it comes to playing people over Donny van der Beek or Sancho or these sorts of decisions that he's made recently that have been poor. You can't back the style. You can't back us getting battered by Liverpool and battered by City. Make no mistake, this performance is just as bad as that game, if not worse, because it could be 5-0 in this game going in at half-time. It really could. If not for De Gea being a world-class goalkeeper, that's what this game is. It's a 5-0 drubbing at half-time. Make no mistake, the 2-0 is kind to us. We've been fucking awful, guys. You cannot accept it. The second goal was a repeat of the Liverpool game when Shaw clattered into Maguire. Zero communication. Absolutely hard. What a bunch of melters. How dare Luke Shaw have that sort of level of lapse in concentration there. Like, he's got, his job is pretty easy in that instance. Just wrap your left boot around it and clear it away. He can do that, but he just chooses not to. He's got no awareness about him that there's a player coming onto the ball there. It's shocking. There's no communication. Maybe that's it. Somebody just needs to shout, man on, fucking who fits? That's all you have to do. Harjiv, thank you very much there, Harjiv. I appreciate you. Natalie Pert says, I agree, Pig. Thank you very much. You're right. Luke Shaw, Bailly's let us down with that OG, but individually it's just poor. You're so right. That shouldn't even be happening. The shout should be there from the keeper, from the captain, from the players around him. Hoof it, clear it. Man on, It's not simple. It's not rocket science. It's simple. Had enough of this clown show, says Nick Clayton. Me too, mate. This is the final fucking straw for me, mate, honestly. The final fucking straw is you cannot accept this unless we have a full-on turnaround second half and perform like a bunch of legends, which I don't think they're going to do because this side's got no bollocks. Then he's going to get fucking sacked, isn't he? Little Beanvert with a $5 super chat says, sacked in the morning, Pig. Ollie is going to get sacked. And who should replace him, says Little Beanvert. Fucking hell. I mean, Zidane for me. Sancho's coming on at half-time. Mason Greenwood, surely the man coming off because he has been shite in the first half. Guys, Sancho's coming on at half-time just to let you know what's going on. Fucking unbelievable. I'm just going to turn that off and have a cheeky puff of a cigarette for a second. Fucking unbelievable, isn't it? Fingers crossed for today. I mean, this is fucking unbelievable, guys. I just cannot understand what's going on. Right, the second half is just a couple of minutes away, guys. Jadon Sancho is coming on. He's being given some coaching advice, which I don't even know what we can call that these days, to be fair at United. Hey, Rocket Rob, thank you so much for getting in here and becoming a member of the channel, mate. Nice one, dude. Thank you very much, Rocket Rob. Nice one, dude. Sorry I'm a little bit down at the moment, but thank you very much, Rocket Rob. You're a don, mate. He's become a new member of the channel. Rocket Rob. Get in. Let's get a rocket emoji in there for Rob. Thank you very much, Rob, for being a member of this channel, dude. Hang on a sec. Let's get this timer sorted out. The second half's about... It's underway, guys. It's kicked off. Come on then, United. Let me get the timer up for you guys in the top right. Right, okay, I mean, I mean, let's hope for a better second half, guys. That's all I can say about this. Let's hope for a fucking better second half, guys. Otherwise, you know, this is going to soon turn into another Liverpool game if we're not careful. You know, you've seen the level of performance by the guys so far, and it has been nowhere near what we need. And the tactics, the style, everything is awful. I mean, this ain't the United way, guys. I'm sorry to say, but this is too much. This is too much. City have been too dominant. United have looked too poor. You can't have this. You just can't have this. It's got to be competitive at the very least, and this has not been competitive. Guys, we're 6 likes away from 300 likes. Do hit us the like button at the start of the second half here. Give it a share on social media if you can. That'd be awesome. If you want, I'm going to tweet it out, actually, second half. Watch the second half along with us here. Tweet. Thank you, everyone who shared it, by the way. I can see a few people have. Laura, thank you very much for sharing it. Pandu and Kane as well. Eddie's Football Waffle as well. Absolute legend. Thank you so much, Eddie. And everyone else who shared it. Legends. Nice one. Oh, my goodness. Fucking unbelievable. 300 likes. Thank you, James Stanaland. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, everyone who's hit the like button on the vid. Fix the time, says Janice. Have I shat it, have I? All right, yeah, it's okay. Hey, Steve Johnson, how you doing, boss? He says, just watching the stream from work. Take care all. Hey, Steve Johnson, how you going, mate? Good to see you, Steve Johnson. With a $5 Canadian super chat. I appreciate that one. Let's get a super chat in there for him. This is fantastic. Steve Johnson, thank you, bro. Hope work goes well, man. Sorry, he's not come on for Greenwood, has he? He's not come on for Greenwood. Who does Sancho come on for? Sorry, guys. Let's have a look. Greenwood's still on the pitch, so is Sancho been brought on yet? Hang on a sec. Oh, Eric Bailly came off. Oh, okay, so we've changed up formation and everything. I didn't even see that Eric Bailly was taken off. So Eric Bailly's come off. Oh, bloody hell. Do you reckon he's injured or something? Fucking hell. Do you reckon he's bloody injured again? The man's always injured. Bailly subbed off, says Panic Corona. Knox says Bailly. Fuck me. Do you reckon he's injured, guys? Simon Cowie, or you just think United have to go attack in formation now? That's all we have to do. So you got to make way with one of the centre-backs, I suppose. We've changed formation to a 4 at the back here. Yeah, so, hey, Simon Cowie, mate. Simon Cowie with an $8.99 super chat. Cheers for getting your thoughts in. He says, Pig, Ollie needs time and patience. Another 2-4 seasons. If we sacked Sir Alex in 89-99, when we finished 13th, we wouldn't have won 13 Premier League. That's true, Simon, yeah. That is true. But I'm sorry to say... But look at this, look at this. I can understand, I can live with it if we're playing okay football, if we're competitive, If we're losing games but we're playing competitive stuff, that's one thing. I can't live with this, Simon Cowie, mate. I'm sorry to say, this is not United, mate. We're going to be mid-table, mate. You want us to be a mid-table side, Simon? I know we finished 11th with Sir Alex in his third fucking season, but man, we've had a legacy since then. We've got to the top of the very top of the game since then. We should be still near the top, at the top. We'd be a mid-table side if we're not careful, Simon Cowie. Look, man, I'm sorry, I love Solskjaer, but this is almost too much. This is almost too much to tolerate. The style's terrible. Look at this Liverpool game. Look at this City game. Look at the performances we've had this season, guys. This is fucking awful, man. Do you know how many points we're off the top of the league now? I mean, it's still only 8, but Chelsea have a game in hand. It's fucking dreary, man. Do you really think that's good enough? It's all well and good if we win the game and we're keeping pace and we're on level points with City. But how's about the style? Do you feel convinced we're going to win this second half now? Man, I used to. I used to feel like United would have come back kings, you know, but this side fills with zero confidence. I know we've got Ronaldo. I know we've got some clutch goats in there. How's about the style being fucking awful, though? Genlo says, fuck no. Yeah, I mean, if we lose this, it's dependent on other games later that happen, right? So at the moment, we're 5th in the table, but that's only because we're the early fixture. You know, Chelsea are yet to play, Brentford, Norwich, Wolves, Palace, Brighton, Newcastle later today, and then there's fixtures obviously not today, after today. We could be as low as 10th place, guys, depending on what happens in the league. Yeah, we could be as low as 10th place. So Everton are on 14 points right now, with a game in hand on us, of course. And they're in 10th place. Leicester are in 11th place with 14 points. Depending on what happens with goal difference and other games, we could be 10th or 11th or somewhere. I mean, it's a shambles. Man. Yes, come on, Fat Chinese Game. And I do like that, mate. He says, come on, United, score 3 goals in the second half and get the 3 points. Yeah, I mean, I know, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, but I just don't feel like it's going to happen, mate. Honestly, we've got no ideas, man. We've got no ideas. Where's the quality of chances being created here? There's no ideas. Fuck me. Luke Shaw gives the ball away. That's what I'm saying, Bell 691. At some point, you've got to stop the rot. He says, you know, if Ollie stays, we're not getting UCL. I mean, it's just hard to say, isn't it? I mean, yes, he could. Obviously, these are tough fixtures. We shouldn't be in this position where we have to win against Liverpool and City and these teams in order for him to keep his job. He should have got the performances done against the lesser teams, which he didn't. That's why we're in this position right now. He should have won that trophy against Villarreal in the final Europa. Then maybe we wouldn't be in quite a pressure position where, you know, there's so much emphasis to have to perform and get the results and be challenging right at the top. But he is in that situation. He spent a lot of money. He's had hundreds of millions of pounds. He's had years and years and years and years and years to work on this team now. You know, you can't get away from it, guys, can you? How the fuck can you get away from it? He's had years and he's had hundreds of millions, and we're playing like this. You know, the Spurs game was a great game. We performed, we dominated them. Spurs are a shit team, though. They really are ass. We dominated them. But this team here and the Liverpool game, those are the 2 games that I care most about, really. The Liverpool game and this City game. Look at the performances in those 2 games. We're passive. We're second best. We're getting bent over non-stop. City controlling us. Liverpool dominating us. I mean, we're supposed to be competitive United side, playing good football, getting at teams and, you know, making it very difficult for them. But unfortunately, oh my goodness me, another chance for City. Across the post, though, it's gone across the goal, and it is to the other side where City gather it back up. Yeah, but Jose did get sacked for much less. It's true. Probably not today, Flying Pig fan, my friend. It's tragic, says Shenlol. I mean, this. There's just nothing from us, guys. We're just dominated here, guys. We're just complete fucking bitches right now out there. Look at us. Jesus comes in. Luke Shaw makes a shoddy challenge. It's going to be a goal kick, though. But we are playing like we're one of the worst clubs in the league right now. Donny van der Beek's warming up. Oh, now he brings fucking Donny van der Beek on. What the fuck, Ollie? Are you taking the piss now? Donny van der Beek is warming up. It's like, hang on a second. What? You haven't played this guy all season long. You've refused to play him, and now he's your go-to guy in the Manchester derby when we're 2 down. Are you taking the piss, Ollie? I mean, what the fuck? I mean, I want to see Donny, but have some consistency, Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer, mate. This makes zero sense. You're bringing in somebody proper cold who hasn't even had any game time recently because of you not playing him. And I just don't get it. I just don't get it. What is his logic at the moment? You know, if he's good enough to come on now and win us the Manchester derby, he's good enough to start the fucking Manchester derby ahead of Fred and shitty McTominay. It's obvious we needed somebody who controlled the ball, could pass the ball around, who doesn't give the ball away. It's obvious that's what you need in this game against City. Fucking unreal, isn't it? Marty McFly, thank you for the £2 super chat, boss. He says, looking forward to the holiday then. Gashtastics, I am looking forward to the holiday, mate, big time. So if anybody doesn't know, I'm going to Spain for a few days. In a few days' time. And obviously it's international break. I'm going to Spain for a few days. Can't fucking wait, mate, because I haven't been away since 2014. And also, after this shit, I need a holiday, mate. Definitely. Marty McFly, thank you very much, Marty McFly. Did Donny shag his wife for him to not to play? I don't really know, actually, Manny. Something like that. What we got to lose, Donny, and thank you, Rocket Rob, for being a member, by the way. Let's get some bloody favourite channel member emojis in there for Rocket Rob. Sorry, you've not got the warmest reception from me today. Usually I would give you a super warm reception, but I was just pissed off, so I almost missed it. Let's get some love hearts in there for Rocket Rob for being a member. Thank you, Rocket Rob. Fucking what a day this is, though, man. Luke Shaw now with a short, quick free kick. It's trying to get in behind Ronaldo. It's loose. Lord Reptile with a £2 super chat says he's bringing Sancho / Donny on to keep the fans happy. Well, he's not making me happy with those decisions at all, to be fair. He's not made me happy with those decisions. I just question him. I just think that it's weakness. I look at him as being weak for making those decisions, in all honesty. In all honesty, I know that sounds counterproductive because I want to see Donny play, but it's like, hang on. You've totally pined him off all season, man. Like, what the fuck? Why is he now your go-to guy? It makes zero sense. It makes zero sense, man. Thank you, Lord Reptile. Nice pig, says Gungshalioni. Yes, I am looking forward to it. Get pissed in Spain and do a live. Yes, Bell 691 probably will happen. Andalusia, Flying Pig United fan. Cold in Spain at the moment, says Slido. Wow, it's like 20 degrees over there or something. Better than here. Okay, Ronaldo now. Oh, that's a foul, ref. That's a disgrace. He's been challenged. Getting booked, ref. Finally, the ref is brandishing a card for Bernardo Silva there. His Portuguese countryman taking him down. Yeah, thank God I didn't go out for this, Guff, says Wiggy. Fungsai says 3-2 incoming. I mean, that would be truly legendary. I must say, last few minutes, this performance is, you know, United have tried, but I just know what City are like. I know how City control games, and you got to ask questions, don't you? Look at how Palace approached the game last week. Look what they did, and look at this. I mean, it's just not good enough, guys. As much as I love Ollie, and I really love Ollie, like I love Ollie more than most people do because I grew up when Ollie was a player for United, and he was one of my heroes, especially after that '99 final, you know, and all the rest of it. He's still on our all-time assists and goal scorers at the club in the top 10. He's still a legend of this club, but I'm sorry, but whether it's him, whether it's the coaching staff, of course the players, some of the players are a problem too, but whatever it is just not happening for him at United. It isn't happening. You know, we need to be a competitive team. You can't expect to win trophies every single year. I get that. I don't expect to win that. I don't expect that. You know what I do expect from United, though? I expect us to be competitive with the best teams, and this ain't. Primos says, get Cavani on if only he was available. He's unfit, though. Welcome to the life of an Arsenal fan. That's a fair point there, MXXP. That's what I mean. We can't allow ourselves to become Arsenal holders, guys. That's what I'm saying. Oh, for fuck's sake, Mason Greenwood. Shot from distance, really poor one. I mean, I'm going to ask you guys in the live chat, I'm going to get a poll on the go. It's just going to be the classic poll we always ask you. I just want to see what the fan base is at. So I'm going to get a poll up. Have a vote in the poll, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Yeah, that's right, your absolution. He says, football has been boring too. To be honest, I thought it was supposed to be attractive attacking football. Exactly. I know. It's like if you're going to change to Conte, Gunnar, Solskjaer tactics, then it has to actually work. Then you've got to get results. Yeah, Exclusive says, this performance is pissing me off. I'm not even a United fan. Exactly. It's literally got to that stage, hasn't it? It's literally got to that stage, pal, where, you know, neutrals are pissed off at how bad United are. Bernardo should be off. Says Primot. Pig, Granada and Seville are beautiful. Have a great time. Oh, thank you, Gungshi. I'm not going to either of those, actually, but that does sound nice. So you've been to Spain a bunch then, Gungshi? I'm going to near Malaga, basically. I'm going to near Malaga. I don't want to give my precise location away, but I'm going to near Malaga. Cheesecake Shorts has to be Ollie out at this point. We need someone new, says Cheesecake Shorts. It's a good time to do it. International break. I mean, it's no bad thing. Look, it's no bad thing to have supported somebody. People will say, oh, you should have been Ollie out ages ago. I totally disagree with you. No, I totally disagree with you. But it's okay to change your change your opinion and say, I'm sorry, but the best teams at the top of the league are making us look average. They're making us look poor. And we're going to be 10th in the league after this if we're not careful. And we're not looking too convincing in the Champions League group. You know, it's like the rot is setting in. The rot is set in, unfortunately. And if you don't stop the rot, then it's just going to get worse, or it could potentially get worse. Yeah, sure, Ollie could still turn it around. That could still happen. But what's the likeliness of that when you look at how we're playing and just the confidence in the team and the style? Don't know what we're trying to achieve here, guys. I don't know how we're playing. It's too disjointed. It's too erratic. It's too lacking in any sort of quality, identity. You know, it's just lacking. It's lackluster football. That's what it is. Solskjaer's season has been lackluster from United. It's just, that's what it is. I don't want lackluster football for United, guys. I want us to play good stuff. I want us to be up there challenging, and he hasn't got them playing good football for a while now. You know, a few games before the end of last season really was when we were last in a good run of form. Yeah, we've got some good scouts. We won some games recently, but since when was the last time we were actually in a good run of form? It was a few games before the end of the season last year before we went to shit. Jamil Nasir, a good player is not a good manager. He needs to start his career as well. Fair enough, but I mean, there has been good managers. You know, look at Pep, obviously. Look at Zidane. These guys have been all right. He's just obviously not quite big enough for the job at United, sadly. It is a huge job, man. It's a fucking huge job. It's a massive job. Who is big enough for the job? ATTV Legion, he says, Ollie's time is done, and hi, Pig. Hi there, TTV Legion. The old wacky back illegal to smoke in Spain. F Amsterdam. It's Gash says Big Gob Bob. Oh, you know Big Gob. Spurs was a prime example. Back the manager for some time, but when it's not working, it's not working. I feel the same way, sadly. I feel the same way. I mean, look, if we were losing 2-0 in this game and it was a fiery performance from United and we were like going toe-to-toe with them, but they've just had 2 moments of quality and or United have been unlucky. You know, the 2 goals we conceded were from individual errors, to be fair. But, you know, if it was competitive, if United were in it, if we were fighting with them, then the scoreline's one thing. But how's about the actual performance and what we're doing here? We look second best in every department. Are we just going to be the second team in Manchester? Do you want Manchester to be blue? We all know the answer to that. I mean, Manchester's only tinged blue, let's be honest. They got to win fucking 13 Prem titles or whatever to get Manchester blue, in my opinion. But, I mean, if we're not careful, it's going to get tinged bluer and bluer by the fucking season if we're not careful, man. If we don't get somebody in who's capable of wrestling these trophies or these titles away from City and Liverpool, if we're not able to get somebody in who's able to wrestle these titles away from them, then we're just going to become Arsenal, you know? We can't accept this level of mediocrity at United, sadly. You can't. Janice Franklin, you're in Barcelona in a week, are you? Mate, I'll be there then. Yeah, Janice Franklin. Well, I'm going to near Malaga, mate. How far is that from Barca? I have no idea. Take the job, says Divock Origi. You're going to Barcelona in a week? I'm going to be in Spain then as well. JW says, Pig, I normally watch your streams to chill out and feel good, but this is depressing. Not because of you, but because of United. Yes, JW, I know. Mate, look, you know, I'm usually pretty, you know me, guys. I'm pretty, I've been pretty upbeat, really, this season compared to most. But, I mean, fuck me. This has taken the wind out of my sails. That's it. I mean, I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Malaga's in the south. Oh, is it nowhere near then, is it? Barcelona's kind of north. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Well, still, though. Pretty cool, though, Janice. We'll be in the same country at the same time. City have had the ball for about 5 straight minutes, says Lord Reptile. Hang on a second. Guys, there's 476 of you in here. Please do us a big favour. We're almost at 350 likes. Hit the thumbs up. That helps us out. You know, it's some consolation on this shit show of a day. Hit the like on it. Subscribe. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Get involved. I'm on social media at Flying Pig United if you want to follow us. All the rest of it. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, nice one. Fucking hell. Greenwood has offered us nothing. As spot on Mo Khan, mate. That's why I said, you know, when Sancho was ready, being ready to come on at half time, that's why I said, oh, is he coming on for Greenwood then? Obviously, Ollie was changing the formation, but that's why I said that, because Greenwood's been fucking awful in this game. Like, completely invisible. Oh, no, they're in behind me. It's a chance for City now. Shot on goal. It's into the side netting. Thankfully for us, Gundogan has been unable to control that pass. If he'd actually had a decent touch on that, he's in. Look at that. The pass comes in. Shocking defending by the lads. Oh, my goodness me. Wake the fuck up. Dudes. I mean, oh. This is awful, guys. This is fucking awful, guys. It's time for a change. I'm sorry to say. It's time for a change. It is. I'm sorry to say it's time for a change, isn't it? It's not easy for me to say that, guys, but it is. You look at the second half performance here. After being 2-0 down, we're supposed to be seeing blood and fire and everything out there. Brimstone. We should be battling them through hell right now to get this win against us. But it's just all too easy. Oh, shit. Luke Shaw's been taken down. He's been... what's going on? He's been kicked in the head, has he? I don't know. Luke Shaw's down on the ground getting some treatment here. Kafka says, I rest my case on this match. They can't play shit. City always dominate possession. It doesn't matter. We should be countering them, says JW. Spot on, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Exactly right. Like, okay, the actual tactic of approaching City in a counter-attacking fashion, it's not a bad tactic because they always dominate teams for possession, right? You want to keep things tight. You want to hurt them on the counter when you get the ball, right? That's not a bad way of approaching it. Of course, United should be playing. We should be playing that way ourselves, really. But we're incapable of doing it right now because City are that great attacking, controlling, possession football style team, right? So we're unable to do it. But at the very least, we should be effective on the counter-attack. At the very least, we should be hard to beat at the back. I think people are forgetting that this should be 5-0 right now. You know, it's 2-0, and we're still just about in it, I guess. People are forgetting, though, that this should be 5-0. They battered us in the first half. It was an embarrassment. Turn the volume up, Pig, says Walker 33. What do you mean? Ollie and Carrick blatantly conceding, says Primot. Very hard to watch, says Natalie Pert. I know we have injuries, but we still have good players to use on that pitch. Absolutely, yes. And look at the style of certain teams this season. It's like you don't actually need star players. As long as you're a good team. You know, there's a lot of teams this season who don't have anywhere near the caliber of quality player that United do, but they've got a good style about them. They're coached well. They've got a good organisation. They've got a good style. You know, so that is a key thing. Luke Shaw's going to be taken off now, guys. He's been hit in the face, I think, and he's he's okay though. But it looks like Alex Telles is being warmed up and ready to come on here. We need 3 goals, don't we, Dylan Sukari? I know. Come on, United, for fuck's sake! We shouldn't... I mean, I almost just feel defeated already. It's weird to say, isn't it? I always feel like United have always got a chance, even the last 10 minutes of the game. We've always got a chance to get a couple, because we are United. We're a great comeback team, and, you know, when we turn it on, we should be able to, you know, create chances and score. We've got amazing players, Ronaldo. We've got clutch players who can score goals. But I'm not feeling it today, guys. I'm just not feeling it. I can't remember the last time I felt like this. I've always felt like United could get back into a game. I don't feel it today. It's fucking awful, isn't it? This is fucking awful. Marcus Rashford now on the left. Overlap is ignored. Luke Shaw trying to get in there. He's back on the pitch and it's loose and it's away. Yeah, Tellers is still at the United Lord Reptile. I think he might be coming on for Luke Shaw in a minute. I just don't feel it, guys. Stefan Harrington, I'm not ignoring you, bud. There's just a lot of people commenting, and I'm trying to watch the game as well, you know. I'm not ignoring you at all, Stefan. How you going? King Face, let's go to Morocco. All right, pop over to Morocco from Spain, you mean? Thank you for subscribing, Kai Fanning. So you feel like Newcastle fan always does then, says JD. Yeah, I guess so, yeah. I guess it is a bit like a Newcastle fan right now, yeah. Just never feeling like you can play well or get into a game, yeah. 20 minutes left, says Janice. First time you stop watching the game, says Ardan. Can't keep watching this shit. I feel you, mate. I feel you. I'm nearly there, bro. The match will be over by the time Tellers is warmed up, for fuck's sake, says Big God Bob. Oh, man, they close us down. David, Luke Shaw, Rashford keeps alive, can he? Ronaldo coming into it. There's no ideas out here, guys. We're just giving it away. Turnover in possession again now. Here comes City down the left on a counter-attack with Foden. Robin Corkmaz, thank you for the £5 super chat, man. I appreciate it. He says, I feel so Alex Ferguson saw this coming and decided to leave on a high. The club is badly run. Oh, definitely a badly run club. Spot on. Yeah, he saw the writing on the wall, I think, with the other teams coming in, you know, City, Chelsea, you know, all the money coming into it from those other teams. I think he saw the writing on the wall. He was still capable, of course, of winning it, like he did in his last season, but I think it was always going to be a harder task with our owners, who they are, and with the other owners of the other football clubs, who they are and how much they back their teams as well. But still, though, I mean, look how much money we've spent. You can't really say that the squad is not there, because the squad is good enough in a lot of ways. Certainly to be playing much better than this shit. Certainly be playing much better than this shit. Get Ronaldo off, says Primor. Yeah, I mean, just in effect, I mean, thing is, though, you can't get Ronaldo off, because if he does get a chance, if something does fall to him, he can bang it away. You can't really get Ronaldo off. You've got to have Ronaldo on to the entirety of the finish of the game now, if you ask me. Because you don't have Cavani on the bench, you know. Ronaldo has to stay on just to clutch you a goal. That's what Solskjaer is relying on. He's relying on individual brilliance FC again. Getting played off the park, says Dingo Brother. Mate, are you serious? So Donny van der Beek was warming up, only to sit back on the fucking bench and put his jacket on. What is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer all about, mate? Hang on a sec. I swear I saw about 10 minutes ago Donny van der Beek warming up. Anybody see that? Now he's on the fucking bench again with his jacket on, mate. Not coming on. I mean, what the fuck is going on? What is the point? Why no Donny? Like, he was warming up. Why make him warm up then? Why give him blue balls then and not let him fucking come on the pitch? It's ridiculous. Poor Donny, man. I know, Jamie, what's that all about? What is that man management about? Warm up, Donny. We need you. Actually, sit down. You know what I mean? For fuck's sake. He hates Donny, says Fozzie Ozzy. No Donny, yeah? Ollie was teasing yours, says Shakalaka Mekalaka. What the fuck? Cowardly gutless tonight, Ollie. Donny defo shagged Ollie's... Oh, JW. Rip Donny's career, says 10-time man. Ollie's a complete joke, says Anthony White. He was going to replace Bruno, but Bruno said he'll stay on. Fucking unbelievable, isn't it, though? Fucking unbelievable. Here's the free kick in from City now. It is cleared away, dealt with by United temporarily. Gabriel Jesus, mate, for fuck's sake, come on, United, what's this all about? Get in the game, for fuck's sake, we've got 20 minutes to go. Where's the passion? Where's the fight? Where's the comeback? What is this I'm watching? This isn't United, this is a bunch of complete charlatans I'm watching out here. Pretenders, wannabes, losers, whatever you want to call it. It's a shambles from the top down. They're all shit. They all don't deserve to be wearing this fucking shirt as far as I'm concerned. They're all shit. And the manager as well, the coach, is a fucking joke getting us playing this way. It's a shambles. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's the only description of this performance today. It's a fucking shit show. A nice one for getting in here with a super chat here, Mr. Haji Walia. Again, he says, deaf of leader, prison, deficient of leader, person who leads or commands a group, off the field leader, Ollie, on field leader, Maguire. We haven't had a good leader since Sir Alex Ferguson left. Great comment, Haji. Yeah, where's the leadership, mate? I'm not seeing it right now. Ollie on your bike, says Billy Doherty. Bring back Law, Best and Chance, says Tom Thompson. Now you're talking. Even if I get a football bet, I'll be pissed off, says Bell. Have we had a shot? Yeah, I don't feel like we have had a shot this second half, bro. City, here they come again. Shot on goal for City. It's got through to Gundogan. He's onside. Put it to the back stick. Jesus gets on there. De Bruyne's volley is wide. Damien Michael believes. Well, fair play for believing, mate. Sadly, my belief is gone now. Ollie looks like me in school when I went without preparing my lesson, clueless and hoping for a miracle. Yeah, I mean, it's actually worse than that, AR Dan. Shall I tell you what it is? It's actually, he has prepared his homework. He has done his homework. He spent a lot of time on his homework. Just his homework's a fucking F. His homework's shit. His homework's gash. He's not understood the fucking assignment. That's the problem. He's done his homework. It's just terrible. That's what I would say. It's just fucking awful. He's answered the wrong essay question in his test, mate. He's studied all year to answer one specific set of questions, and he's decided last minute, you know what, I'm going to answer this thing we haven't even studied about, mate. And he's got it all completely tits up. It is a shambles, isn't it? Francesco Imperium Romanum says, sorry, but Manchester United fails to play. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, you got it right there. You fucking got it right there. We have failed to play. This is gutless, says Primor, absolutely. Yeah, Lord Reptar says, Pig's going to Spain. Right now, he's in Spain without the S. Indeed. Definitely painful, this lad. City fans singing Ollie's at the wheel, says Marcus Lindell. Fuck off! All two of the twats. That's why you can't hear it. Only fucking two of the dickheads singing it. Yeah, Mrs. P says, wish I was going to. I wish you were going to as well, love. We're not getting into this again. Get jabbed, love, and then you can come. They are useless as tits on a nun, says Cheyenne Sen. Billy says, Ollie in. Buy a new team in January. Joking, says CCR7. Big Gob says, no, Ollie didn't even understand the question. There you go. Sadly, I think you're right. Didn't understand it, did he? Gash match all on the floor. You're right. It's just your absolution. Hard to get involved in discussion involving United. I'm beyond Ollie in or Ollie out. I know he's going to stay anyway, says Rangahendra GN. Kinkichi says, who the fuck still says Ollie in after this shite? I mean, how can you? How can you, mate? How can you? I mean, I've tried to support the guy. I really have done. I still like the guy. Don't get me wrong, but fuck me. I mean, this is terrible. This is like Liverpool game Mark 2. This really is. And you can't be doing this against your two biggest rivals in the league. Can't be looking like this. Fred sprays it wide right. Chance for United. Rare chance for United. Look at this. How many chances? And it's cleared away by City. How many times this half, guys, have I actually commentated on a United chance? Tellez tries to whip one in. It's blocked. How many times? Once? Twice? How many times? How many times, guys, have I commentated on a United chance this half? How many fucking times? It's been shit. There's no creation, no quality, no answers, no clue. Here's Donny van der Beek. Now he's been stripped off again. What the fuck? Here he is. Donny van der Beek's coming on the pitch. 7 goals in 2 home games against our rivals. Fucking unbelievable. 2 home games as well, Berber, yeah. Michael Capaldi says, United team is full of clowns. You've got Bozo, Pennywise, Chuckles, the list is endless. Yeah, that's right. Ronald McDonald fucking managing the lot. Yeah, Ruthless Sausage, he says he has to go. Sorry, Pig, but Ollie has to go. Yeah, I'm fucking there, bro. Honestly, I'm there, mate. I'm there, man. I'm there with you now. Honestly, I think it's time to make the change. I don't think it's fickleness at this stage. Nah, this is a rotter of a team. This is a rotter of a style. The ethos, the way we approach games, it's all wrong. It's all wrong. He's getting it totally wrong. He could be so much better with these set of players. We should be the team on the front foot in some of these games. Dean Sloan says, Ollie out, Pig. We beat Spurs because they're worse than us. We got lucky. That's a good point, Kinkichi. Yeah, I think that is a large reason why we beat them. They're just even shitter than us. Victor Grasser says, positive from this game. Ollie will be sacked. Oh no, this doesn't look good. Chance for City. They've undone us. Shocking defending. Shot on goal just wide of the right stick. Foden shot. Could have found the bottom corner. That could have been 3-0. Kenkichi says, I've had enough with Ollie, man. Who the fuck plays such shite tactics against arch rivals? I know. I'm so surprised with this performance today. Do you know what I genuinely thought? I thought United would come out with a 3-5-2, but I thought it'd be high press. And I thought we'd be trying to sort of get in their face and make it quite, difficult for them and not give them time and space on the ball. Sadly, what's happened is we've set up 3-5-2, sat back deep, let them play in front of us, and just do what they want to do. Do what they fucking want to do. Yeah, need someone like Zidane with an attacking mentality, says Exclusive. TTV Legion says it's time to phone Zidane. Little Bean Vert, what you on about, mate? If Ollie isn't sacked, I actually might stop supporting United. You what? What are you talking about, mate? That's just nonsensical. Oh, I know Captain Trinidad. Arsenal can go 3 points above United tomorrow, mate. I know Captain Trinidad. It's absolutely shocking. Oh yeah, Fergie's son, you're better than everyone, Fergie's son. Zidane wants France job, said Victor Grasser. Matty Brugger says Zidane turned United down. I mean, it's easy to say, oh yes, I said this a long time ago. Well, if you did say it a long time ago, then shame on you for not having more faith and time in a manager who did okay up until this season. But you have to say, this season though, it's not really shame on you, it's shame on me. And shame on fucking Ollie and everyone who's let this side down. Ultimately, Solskjaer has got this wrong. This season, we've been terrible. The City and the Liverpool game have been unacceptable. The recent performances in other games as well have not been up to it. The Champions League campaign has been weak. It's been unconvincing. The performances against a lot less teams like Southampton and fucking Aston Villa and lots of teams that we've failed against this season, we should have been doing much better in. There's no excuse for it. We're a shithouse team. There's no excuse for it. We have some of the best players in the world, and yet we play like we're fucking Kettering Town in disguise. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Robin Corkmaz, how long till fans demand Ollie a club legend out, get him out before he gets more embarrassed? I think this has got to be it, mate. Robin Corkmaz, I think this has got to be it, pal. It has to be it, man. There's a turning point. There's a point of no return, unfortunately. And I think we've just hit it with this display. I think we just hit it with this display, guys, honestly. Players aren't even trying out there, says Primot. They've given up. More like ketamine town, says 10 Ton Man. Yeah, man, they're like on a slow trip right now, aren't they? This reminds me of the song One by Metallica. That's what this does. This reminds me of... actually, no. Sorry, Fade to Black. It reminds me of Drifting Farther Every Day. That's some of the lyrics. Drifting farther every day. Cannot stand this fucking hell I feel. Right? That's what fucking this is, mate. Fade to black for Ollie, mate. I'm sorry, the curtain's coming down on him. Fade to fucking black, sadly. That's what's going on, mate, with him. He's going to get sacked off. You can't have this level of performance in this team playing like this. Simon Cowie says, Pig, I'm a fan since 1986 and I learned from my own experience of 35 years and I was chanting Fergie out and looked stupid for that. The Ollie outers will be the same. Simon Cowie, though, the thing is, though, football has changed a bit in that time. Do you really think that he's going to get the job? Security from the Glazers being as far as 11 points off to first place in mid-table after the spend that they've had. They gave Jose a lot less time, Moyes, Louis, these guys. I mean, I just don't see them sticking with him beyond the international break now after this. Chance for City, shot on goal! Oh my goodness me, it's just wide! Fuck me! Shocking, John Stones get the shot off, it's just wide of the goal. Yeah, Oliver Jones, I mean, that's what I'm saying. This is what is so frustrating about this game. It's one thing to be 2-0 down at half-time. What I haven't felt from United in this second half, I haven't felt that there's any chance of us getting back into the game. That's what's terrible about this. That's what's awful about this, is there's no chance for us to get back. We don't actually feel like we can get back into it, which means that there's a big problem. There's a big problem. I always feel like we can come back into games, but not in this. I never felt like we could. It's just we've been second best in every department. The lads look shite. The style is not there. City just look like they're in second gear right now, just cruising, and that's way good enough to pass it around and pass us off the park. It's not acceptable. Harjiv Walia says, Ollie's at the wheel and he's driven the team off a cliff, says Harjiv. Feeling out, says Desika. Well, we need a whole change of the backroom staff, don't we, sadly? No winner mentality, says Genwell. Not happening, says Stephen Barrow. Did we even have a shot on target in second half? I don't think we have, mate. Banana Grape says, fuck you, Ollie. Well, there's no need for that, is there? I mean, he loves the club. He's tried just as hard as anybody to get this club back to where it is. Unfortunately, you know, in the words of Kevin Keegan, when he was England manager, he's just a little bit too short for the job. That is as simple as that. He's just a little bit too short for the job, guys. Sean Nettleton's a neutral. He says, I can't see United winning anything with Ollie. He's not a winning manager. It's a shame, but he's not the man. Sadly, I now have to concede that that probably is the case. I'd very much doubt that they stick with him. Gabriel Jesus. That's going to be a foul, is it? No, Tellez with a good challenge. Gone away. It's going to be a corner. Gazby thinks he's going to ruin his legacy if he doesn't leave soon. If Ollie isn't sacked today, the football club's finished, says Hamad Malik. I think that was a penalty, you know. Tellez actually hit him there. It would have been a ridiculously soft one. But anyway, Ho-He places Mr. Bean out. Chelsea coming up soon as well, yeah. Short corner then for City. 2 minutes to go. This has been a fucking awful performance, guys. One of the very worst I've ever seen in my fucking life, guys. Second best, third best in every department, even though there's only 2 fucking teams out there. With third best, it's that bad. Fucking keyboard's broken. Smashed my keyboard and it's not fucking working properly now. Bollocks! Oh, chance for City's gone across our goal mouth. My goodness. Better than Liverpool, Pig. At least it's just 2, says Victor Grasser. You know what? I'm going to have to disagree. I don't think this is any better than that Liverpool game at all. Yeah, okay, on the face of it, it's not a 5-0, but it could be. You know, it could be. David De Gea had a crazy first half, if not for him. It would have been 5-0 at half-time. It could have been worse than the Liverpool game. This is just as bad, if not worse, than that Liverpool performance, guys. This has been one-way traffic the whole game. This should be 5-0, honestly. This is a fucking shocker. They're taking the piss as Finley. Zayn Miyasi, thank you very much for getting in here with your $17.99 super chat, Zayn. Thank you very much for getting in here with that $17.99 super chat. He says, Victory, you know what, Zayn Miyasi? Fuck off, Zayn Miyasi! Getting in here. Don't be winding us up in this moment, mate. Why'd you have to put a victory fucking super sticker in there, mate? Do you know what I mean? No, I'm sorry, Zayn. I'm sorry, Zayn. I'm sorry, but fucking hell. Why? 70% at home. What the fuck? Is that what we've had? You kidding me? What is the possession stats? You are kidding me. %32% possession overall in the game. I mean, you're always going to have less possession against City. I get that. But when you've got possession, you've actually got to make it count. You've actually got to counter-attack and have some sort of, emphasis on being able to create chances and actually be able to. We haven't done it. It's one thing to sit back and counter, but you have to be able to counter effectively when you get the ball. We're just shit. Ronaldo losing it against us, devil of a red. Fans leaving, says Murphy's Law. Ronaldo deserves a better team, says Ali Habib. Sam Gaming says, why do people still support Ollie? I don't think there's that many people who support Ollie now, I'm going to be honest. I mean, I supported Ollie, and I still think he's a great guy. I still think he's a club legend, all the rest of it. I still think he had a good season last year, even though we lost the fucking Europa League final. We still finished second in the league, and it's still okay. Unfortunately, when we're supposed to have kicked on in this third season now, having spent a lot of money and signed some truly great players, we've got worse. We've gone backwards. And you can't just blindly support somebody taking us down into a mid-table Arsenal position, guys. You can't do it. I'm sorry to say, but I always wanted him to... Look, he's in the rain. He's getting pissed on now. Look, the rain is coming down on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Could it be any more poetic? Look at that. He stood in the pissing rain, getting rained on. He's in the mud. Ollie's in the mud. Simple as that. Ollie's in the mud. Yeah, it's been a pleasure washing you, says it's like a blind dog driving a Ferrari, says it's been a pleasure washing you. And we all know what happens with that eventually. It fucking crashes, bro. Thanks for your super chat there, mate. So hard to watch, says Kingslayer. I'm sorry, but Ollie has to go, says Jordan Griswold. More like a one-wheeled Ferrari, says Kenneth Tam. More like a fucking Volkswagen Polo. He's brought a fucking Volkswagen Polo to a Ferrari race. That's the problem. Guys, do us a favour before the game ends. Smash that like button. We're nearly at 400 likes. Give it a cheeky little like spike if you haven't done. Just nothing from us, guys. Absolutely nothing from us in this second half. Ball played in, Ronaldo with the header. It's well wide. It's close to the fucking corner flag, mate. John Stones gets his head up and gets the challenge in. That's our best chance of the second half. Can you believe that? A pop shot in, pass from the fucking right. Ronaldo's headed it towards the corner flag. That's our best fucking chance of this half. Alex Tellers with the corner now. It's going to be the final moment of the game. Oh, shit. Lindelof's volley is over the top of the crossbar. He sliced it. What a fucking absolute Swedish meatball melt. That's the end of the fucking game, guys. It's finished 2-0 to Manchester City, guys. And let's make no mistake about it. One of the very worst Manchester United performances in living memory. Make no mistake about it. Ollie stands in the rain. He stands in the fucking mud. And I'm sorry to say, but Ollie out. Ollie the fuck out, guys. I'm sorry to say it. That's it. I've come to the conclusion. Ollie fucking out. He's not good enough, is he? He's bottled it. He's got this team playing like shit. We have great players. We have class in this side, and we're coming up against good teams and not being competitive whatsoever, mate. Ollie the fuck out has to be said now. I'm sorry, but he's come to this point. He's started this season weakly. We've lost to teams we shouldn't. We've come up against Liverpool, got trounced 5-0. We've come up against City today, got trounced what should have been 5-0. And you know, we've just looked like we haven't got any ideas. We haven't got the ability to contend with the likes of Manchester City. We haven't got the ability to contend. We haven't got the style to be able to deal with a team like Man City or Liverpool. What the fuck? I mean, we're just playing like a bunch of tepid, bollockless melts. And it all stems from Ollie. It stems from the staff, the tactics. I mean, he's applauding the fans here who's travelled out to see this. For fuck's sake, it's a shambles, though. It's a fucking shambles. I mean, fair play to the guy. Look, I respect that they're trying. He loves the club. Ollie loves the club. And I love Ollie for loving the club. But look at him. Look at him. He looks like a drowned chihuahua out there, mate, who's ready to be sent down to the pound to be put down. He fucking looks like he's finished, in my opinion. Look at him. He's a drowned rat out there. He's been rained on figuratively and literally today. Like, that's it. He's in the mud, guys. Ollie out. He's going to go over the international break, probably. I mean, who knows what the Glazers will do? Will they stick with him? Will they actually give him the time and say, you know what? He's in 5th place over the international break right now. But will we be after these fixtures later? No. We could be as low down as fucking 10th place in the league. It's not up to the standard. It's not good enough for United to be lacking the ability to contend with City or Liverpool. He set us up negatively today. We've gone with a counter-attacking style at home. At home. We're not pressing the opposition. We're not playing high up. We're playing deep. We're waiting until they come on to us to press them. And they're getting into our third. We're allowing them to play the ball in front of us. They're just passing it around. If you give the amount of space that we gave to City today, they will pass it around for fun and create chances. That's what we did and saw in the first half. They battered us. They butchered us. They dominated us. Without David De Gea being a great, great goalkeeper this season for us, and clearly the best fucking player of the campaign so far, it could have been 5-6 fucking nil at half time. The 2-0 is actually a fucking great result for United in the end. Honestly, I'm not fucking joking. 2-0 is flattering to United. It could have been 5-6-0. There was no chances from United. There was no ability to create. Ronaldo's up there twiddling his fucking thumbs. Mason Greenwood, Mason fucking Tiny Beanwood, mate. What is the matter with that guy up there? He wasn't even in the game. So we had no ability to get the ball to these players. We had no transition from defence into attack. The midfield is clearly shit. Solskjaer selecting McTominay and Fred every single fucking week. Having a good old time out there doing terrible every time. Week in, week out, yet still getting selected. Problem is, he's basing a lot of these selections based on who he likes, who fucking flicks his bell end at night, not who fucking is actually worthwhile of being in the team, sadly. You know, McTominay and Fred are not good enough to be United players, and they haven't shown the form this season to be selected in the team either. A stronger manager would have put Donny van der Beek in there a while ago and given him opportunities. Whether or not he's a shit trainer or not, I don't care. All I know is that McFred are shit on the actual pitch. They're shit performers when it comes to match day. So why the fuck would you not try and mix it up and put Donny van der Beek in there? Why wouldn't you give opportunities to Sancho rather than Greenwood, who's been out of form for a few games? Why would you allow Slabby Maguire to drag this team into a complete shit show of a situation with his mistakes every single week, making a farce of the United captaincy, which you fucking gave him and you will not take away. So, sorry to say, but this club has been dragged down this season to the point where it's become unacceptable. It really has become unacceptable. I can handle the odd one-game performance here, a freak game against City like 10 years ago when we lost fucking 6-1. You can handle a freak game like that. You can even handle that freak 5-0 the other day against Liverpool. But what you cannot handle is two performances like that in quick succession. The only reason we beat Tottenham is because they're literally one of the shittest teams to exist in the Premier League. You know, that's literally the only reason we beat them. You know, it would be a different story if we faced them in a couple of weeks, I think. Nuno was having a mare. He was basically the Portuguese Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, for fuck's sake, at Tottenham. And I'm sorry to say, you know, Solskjaer has done well, up to a point. Last season was okay. The season before that, he's done well. He's done up to a point. But is he the man to take us to that next level where we win trophies? I think we know the answer to it. The answer's fucking no, guys. How are you supposed to win a trophy in a final against, how are you supposed to get to a final playing football like this, but how are you supposed to beat good teams like Liverpool and City playing like this? How are you supposed to do it? It's not going to happen. You're getting penetrated every single time you come up against a good side. We're second best. We're set up at home playing like we're the away side. It's a fucking disgrace, in all honesty, with how we set up so negatively. Guys, we've got a super chat from Zayn Miassi. Get out of here, Zayn Miassi. What's your problem, mate? Dante with a highlighted member comment says, outfought and outclassed. I think it's time up, says Dante. Dante, mate, member for 21 months. Thank you very much for the highlighted member comment. Outfought and outclassed. Time up. Dante, you've said it. Listen, I love Ollie. I really do think he's one of the greatest, humans to represent Manchester United, and I still like him as a man. Don't, let's be honest now. Ollie is a great human. He deserves respect for what he's done up to a point. But now I think he's proven he's just not the guy to take us to the next step, which is to be challenging for titles, which is to be winning titles, which is to be besting teams like City with good football. Man, oh man, I would just love a game where Manchester United go out there and swashbuckle and just lay the sword to good opposition. I'm not talking a 9-0 against City, Southampton. I'm talking about a 5-0 against a Liverpool or a City or, where's that coming? That's not coming. That's not coming, guys, sadly, because United don't have it in our locker with this current regime and players, sadly. Guys, we've got a comment here from Otto Maniac, who's become a new member of the channel. Thank you very much, Otto Maniac, for becoming a member, dude. Get in there. Welcome aboard the Bacon Express. Thank you for getting involved. Red Devils 20 says, that was embarrassing. City was playing like it's a training ground second half. Yeah, I know that second half display, when United are 2-0 down, you're in the position where you're trying to get back into the game. So you need a big change. You've seen Ollie sitting back. The team was sitting back in the first half. The only players who were dare pressing in the midfield or beyond is, Fred and Bruno occasionally having a bit of a press. Otherwise, we're allowing City onto us. They're allowed to pass their ball around. We didn't get high up. We didn't get in their face. We didn't press them whatsoever. We just allowed them space to play their football. And if you do that, you must make it count double when you get the ball back. When you get the ball back, you must be swift, you must be direct, you must be quality on the counter-attack. And we were not that today. Cristiano Ronaldo, the greatest player in the world, is up there isolated, can't get a touch of the pigging ball. It tells you the whole story, doesn't it? It's a fucking disgrace and a shambles. Kevin Ashford, mate, how are you going, bro? Great to see you, mate. How you doing? Hang on, where's your comment gone? Crikey, there's so many comments coming through. It's all kicked off. Jay Blood gets a comment in here, says, I've been Ollie in this whole time, but he's got to go. Me too, Jay. Me too. That's how I feel. I have been Ollie in this whole time too, but there comes a point. You have to say no. You have to stop the rot. United are going to be a mid-table shithouse of a team soon if we're not careful, honestly. We can't approach games against these top teams and come out looking so poor. We can't be that far off the pace. I'm sorry, we can't be that far off the pace, can we? Divock Origi comments and says, fire Ollie out a cannon, Pardew in or Big Sam. Let's get some bloody actual reasonable comments in here for Divock Origi. What you're talking about, for fuck's sake. Let's have some serious suggestions, eh? Cool One says, keep in mind Spurs got Conte. We are done. Ollie out. I mean, I'm not bothered about missing out on that fucking Dracula negative Mel Conte personally, Cool One. I want Zidane or somebody who's attacking who can get us to be playing some sort of fucking semblance of football like these twats play. Like City play, like Liverpool play. Why are we accepting a defensive mediocre style? I don't want that Conte cunt. Fuck that guy. He's gone to the right fucking club for a mediocre meltbag Mickey Mouse shithouse club that won't win jack shit. We actually need a winner. We need somebody that's fucking coming in that's got this, that can take this team to be an attacking force, not a defensive force. I don't want to be a defensive force. I want United to be an attacking force. You know, we should be on the team. We should be the team like Liverpool when they play City, attacking them, getting at them, pressing them high up. Yeah, Illy United says, Pig, Ollie needs to go. Ollie does need to go. It's time. He's reached his sell-by date, unfortunately. You know, he's expired. He's like a fucking bit of bread that you've had in the bread bin for a long time. You've been saving it. You know, it's got seeds in it. You've had it for a while. You like it. But unfortunately, it's starting to go fucking mouldy. And yes, you can cut bits off the edge, but ultimately, it's probably going to make you sick to your fucking stomach if you stick with it and have it. You need to bin it. You need to chuck it outside and let the fucking birds pick away at it, man. Unfortunately, that is what is the case with Ollie now. He has got to the point where he's hurting Manchester United. And I'm not blaming him solely. There is the coaching staff, there is the style, there is, of course, everything that's responsible from him and his coaching team. But there's also the players. A lot of the players, I mean, Slabby Maguire's not fit to wear the shirt, never mind the armband. So he's not had he's not made it easy for himself by selecting some gash players, to be fair, but he's the one who selects them. And you know what, tonight, you know what's cost us? I'll tell you what's cost us. 2 individual errors. That's what it was. The 2 goals that they scored, by the way, could have been avoided. That's what's so heartbreaking about all this. David De Gea made great saves, so without him we would have got battered anyway, and we were never looking like scoring at all. But it could have been 0-0 if it wasn't for Bailly putting the OG in the back of the net, and Luke fucking unsure, looking like an absolute complete crumble melt yet again, and not clearing the ball away. So sadly, it's his players who've let him down again. So yeah, the system is absolutely terrible. But individuals not performing in that system as well, making it even more apparent and even worse for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So, I mean, it's just a terrible debacle, whichever way you look at it. Hey, Sonic Quantum, he says, hey, I was Ollie out since the Everton game, but as evidence through the 0-5 defeat at Liverpool, the board don't give a fuck. This derby is the last straw, but who knows with this board? Good point, mate. Good point. Do you even think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will get sacked by the board? Do you even think that he would get sacked by the board, guys? I mean, I would have to say I don't think so. I'm not convinced. I don't think they will sack him, actually. Maybe they'll give him past the international break until that Chelsea game. In my opinion, they probably should make the change now because it's a good period of time to do it. There is a 2-week break in the league. There is an opportunity to approach Zidane and work on the Zidane deal. You know, there is an opportunity here. You could stop the rot right now, maybe, if you go and get somebody else. I mean, it doesn't guarantee you turn your season around. Zidane could come in and struggle. He's not got any experience managing in other leagues other than at Real Madrid. But he's done well there. And in terms of attacking football and the style and the formation and that kind of thing, it's more what we want. I mean, we can't be bending over and being a submissive team. We're bending over and just saying, here, Pep Guardiola, go in there, raw sunshine, no need for any lubricazione or nothing. Just have your wicked way with us. We're going to sit back and let you have it. It's actually ridiculous. We need to be a lot more attacking, a lot more potent in the way that we play. Zidane in, says Prajwal Jalahora. Yeah, Zidane's probably going to be the man, isn't he? You know, without Zidane, who is there to choose from? I mean, Ten Hag over at Ajax is a decent shout. I mean, there was Nagelsmann, but he's at Bayern. You know, there's Pochettino. I don't want that melter. What do we want? An ex-Spurs mountain for? No, thank you. I mean, really, Zidane's he's the only sort of candidate, really, in my opinion. And I would have said the same if Conte was still available. I don't want Conte, never did. Thank you, Jeremy McCarthy. Thank you very much. Guys, do us a favour. Get your thoughts and opinions in. We're going to cover this post-match for a little while. Do get involved. We're going to dissect this shit house and this mess. Do us a favour and hit the like button if you're getting in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're first here as well for the first time ever. We're on here every single match day. So get your thoughts and opinions in and get yourself subscribed. Ezio says, Zidane's style matches with United. Spot on, Ezio Editor. Yes, this is what we need. We need somebody who can go toe-to-toe with Scousers and City. Not just sit back and be the submissive, passive team. We need somebody who can sit, who can go toe to toe and get this team performing well. That's what I want to see from United. You know, the United way should be about playing attacking football, but primarily it has to be about performing and achieving and actually winning games and being competitive. That has to be the United way primarily, but the style has to be a part of it. We have to look at how to improve this team. Let's just be real, guys. Solskjaer is a bit of a fucking letdown as a manager. Was I expecting all that much from him when he first came in? I guess I wasn't. He came in an interim capacity and he impressed. He won 10 games in a row or whatever it was. We looked great. He got the job on that basis. He finished third, then second. He got us to a semi, then a final at Europa. He's done okay. But let's be real. He's now got to the point where he's got the go up top. He's built this great team. He's got fantastic players in there. He's spent hundreds of millions of pounds. And it stylistically is the problem. Like I say, if we lose 2-0 today, but we go out there and it's an end-to-end affair and we're attacking, we're creating chances, it's you look at the match stats at the end of the game and they're respectable, then it's one thing. That's one thing. You've just been unlucky, or their extra bit of quality when it mattered has hurt you, and that's it. They've scored. That's how it goes sometimes. Unfortunately, that's not the case, though. Unfortunately, we're shit and we can't play football. Dead Club says Tom de Go. Monkey D. Luffy says Ollie keeps talking about United DNA, yet he sets up to play on a counter. Old Trafford, he's just a more passionate Mourinho. Yeah, that's it. It's all well and good talking about playing with United DNA and trying to be an attacking team and signing attacking players. But when you set up like that and allow the opposition to just slaughter you in a super defensive fashion, it's a disgrace. Nothing short of a disgrace. Patrick Vieira did well last week, Galrav? Yeah, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer unable to do it. Ollie needs an elbow drop off the top ladder, says Banana Grapes. Listen, he doesn't. Listen, he's a great man, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, honestly. He is a great human being, that's why I'm trying to be a little bit less, I'm trying to be more respectful of him than, say, the fucking Ginger Goblin David Moyes or that Mr. Beanio Meltbag Jose. But the fact of the matter is, he is Schmiegel in disguise these days. And he's definitely not doing a good job, and there's a certain level of fucking goblinry that has entered into his management here, where he's too stubborn to change. He's too stubborn to change that midfield combination, that defensive, the captain. He's too stubborn. He won't rip the captaincy off him. I would hope that the new manager coming in the first thing that they would do is to rip the captaincy off of shitty Slabby Maguire, honestly. Man, oh man. Zidane's going to be the next France manager, so you won't be getting him. That's a big problem as well. Who's available? If Zidane, there's talk of Zidane not even being interested in the job. He doesn't even care. He doesn't even want the fucking job. Eddie says, Pigo super chat, mate. Sorry, Eddie, I've missed this, man. Thank you very much. Hey, George G, thank you for the super chat, pal. He says, no passion, no fight from that United team since we have last won a trophy. City have won 10. Conte is gone and Zidane doesn't want it. We are screwed. George G, thank you very much for your super chat, pal. I've heard that Zidane's not too interested in the job as well. That's what I've heard. Conte's gone to Spurs. I'm not too bothered about that, in all honesty, but I can understand why people are, because his record's decent, of course, having won the Prem with Chelsea and done what he's done at Inter the last couple of seasons. But, man, he's not the fit for me. But, the change has to come, guys. I'm sorry to say, the change has got to be made. It has to be made. We're just going to be playing like this all season, if not. I've been a strong supporter of Ollie, and I've wanted him to work out, but you've got to take the rose-coloured glasses off at some point. You've got to take the loyalty away at some point. You've got to take the history away at some point and say, you know what? Facts are the facts. He just doesn't really deserve to be Manchester United manager anymore. That's how I feel. I feel like he's lost it. The team's not fighting for him. The players don't look that focused. They don't look that determined. They don't look that confident. They don't look that motivated. The system is wank. I mean, what is that system, dude? How did he come up with that system? Did he fucking jostle one out in the bath last night and it fucking whatever popped out in the bloody water? He's gone with that fucking formation. That's what it seems like. He's got no clue. His formation's wank. His style's wank. It's all wank. Mike Bassett writes his formation down on the back, or writes his team down the back of a fucking cigarette packet. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does it on the back of a fucking Hubba Bubba packet, mate. It's absolutely clueless out there. I just don't get it. I must say, I think it's It's a shocker. It's a shocker from the man. He's lost it. He's lost it. There you go. Simon Cowie, I really respect you sticking with Ollie out though, mate. Sorry, Ollie in. Simon Cowie, I really respect that because, you know, you're right in some ways. People would have sacked off Fergie in that third season. They would have done. 90% of people would have sacked off Fergie at the time, and then you'd have missed out on the legacy. But is there really that level of security with Ollie that you believe? Do you have the faith that he can actually do what Fergie did? Because I don't. You know, because look, Fergie did do some good stuff before coming to Man United. I know he had a lot of time and money and it didn't work for a good few seasons, and that's true. And without him being given the time and faith, it wouldn't have gone on to be what it was. But what has Ollie proved, though? In terms of football, what has he sort of proved? I mean, is he going to ride off finishing second place, ride off on the coattails of that for another season? That's not good enough. You know, what have we won? Commenter M, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel, mate. I appreciate you. Yeah, if you are new, hit that subscribe button, guys. Get your thoughts and opinions in. If it's your first time here, smash that fucking subscribe button. Hi, Nigel. He says, hi, guys. Fingers crossed for today, says Nigel. Victor Davies says, hello, Mrs. P. Hope you're well. Sorry, guys, I'm totally deflated now. I just feel like this is a sad day. This is a real sad day. I feel almost quite emotional, to be honest with you guys. Like, I've gone past anger. I'm past anger to just pure bitter disappointment and sadness now. Honestly, I just feel so depressed. United are in the mud. United, yet again, I thought we were getting back there. I thought we were on our way. I thought we were going to get back up there challenging. You know, we signed Ronaldo, Sancho, Varane. This was supposed to be where it all came together. This was supposed to be the culmination of what we've been working for the last few years. And it just feels like the rug's been pulled out from under us yet again. It feels like, you know, Jose Mourinho's time at the club again. It feels like Louis' time at the club again. You know, it feels like Moyes' time at the club again. It's just like we're in the mud. We're playing shit stuff. We can't gel as a team. There's no cohesiveness, unity. There's no quality. There's no tactics, ideas. We didn't create enough. It's just, I just feel like, you know, United is a shadow of itself right now again. And it's very sad because we deserve a lot better. You know, as fans, we deserve a lot better. Slab Fridge needs to have rest, been tired for a while. Gareth Jones, I mean, fair enough. I don't buy that. I mean, I do think that he's just not quite up to the standard. Hi guys, fingers crossed for today, says Nigel. Oh shit, I'm reading old comments here. Sorry. I'm reading old comments, that's why it didn't make sense. David McLeod, what's going on, mate? You can see Ollie's alter ego colliding in the team, and David De Gea is no longer world class. Sin Games, yeah, well, you don't think David De Gea is no longer world class? Are you joking, David McLeod? I mean, that comment is just completely undone the rest of your other good point, to be fair, because that's just ridiculous. How can you say David De Gea is not world class? This season he's been our best player, probably been the most impressive goalkeeper in the league, along with maybe Mendy or whatever. He's had an excellent season so far, and today he was world class. David De Gea today was super duper world class. So I don't get that, David. Don't hate on De Gea. He's not put a damn foot wrong. Hey, Ellie's off to put my spud in the oven. Ellie, thank you very much for letting us know. I hope that's a euphemism. Or not a euphemism, I should say. Sorry. Sorry, Dan. I didn't mean slip of the tongue there. Oh, shit. Anyway. Casey Jones says, it was only 2-0 for folks' sake. Ollie is destroying your club, mate, says Jacob. Get a chew. Yeah. Well, yes and no. I mean, it's not solely his fault. As we've discussed and as we've talked about, the owners are the real key people who've destroyed this football club. But, yeah, Ollie has definitely played a hand in it recently. Although, like, come on, I'm still going to say this about Ollie, guys, and you can disagree with me if you're wrong, but if you do, you're wrong. Up until last season, he'd done a satisfactory job. I will say that again. Yes, he lost the Europa final on penalties, and we finished second in the league, didn't win anything, but up until last season, he'd done a satisfactory job. He got rid of a lot of shit players, got a lot of good players in. Like I say, when he does go, if he is sacked, he will leave a really good place, a good team in place for the new manager coming in. Hey, Mocking JYT, what's going on? Peace out. Peace to you, brother. Good to see you, mate. Liverpool scum are getting in here. Oh, no, they've all come out of the woodwork. Don Piglioni in, says Gungshi. Thank you, Gungshi. George G says Manchester United passes 329. Man City passes 821. Is that a legit stat, George? That is disgusting, isn't it? Totally outplayed, totally dominated. Not in the game ever. No counter-attacking threat at all. No attacking threat at all. Just no ability to do anything against them, unfortunately. The problem stems from, I believe, the biggest problem, of course it is Solskjaer's reluctance to change, but it's his stubbornness selecting the same midfield over and over. He could have played somebody like Donny van de Beek. I think he would have been ideal for this game because he's a passer, he's cool on the ball, he's not somebody who's going to erratically give it away, he's got good range of passing as well, and he's a good technician when it comes to keeping hold of it and passing it around, right? So to me, Donny van de Beek would have been ideal for this sort of game, but he hasn't played him at all this season. He's gone with the same old usual tried and tested gash in McTominay and Fred, who, let's be honest now, I mean, they're terrible. They're actually fucking terrible. The fact that they're wearing the United shirt and represent us week to week is a joke in itself. That's a fucking joke in itself. Because they're okay, but they're just squad players at best. They're backups. They're not starters for United. So just the fact that he's selecting those guys ahead of somebody like Donny, we brought in for 34 mil or whatever the last summer, is a shambles, to be honest. Hey, Neil Duffin, hello, mate. Yes, Neil Duffin, you see, Neil Duffin, I feel the same way as you, Neil. Thank you very much for joining and getting your thoughts in. He says, Ollie needs to go, Flying Pig. I'm sorry, I'm not defending him anymore. He thinks he is, Sir Alex, good night. Neil Duffin, thank you very much for getting here, boss. I hope you're okay. And so I feel, Neil, I've supported him, I've defended him. You can't defend performances like that. You can't defend decisions that he's making, and you can't have stuff playing like that against Liverpool and then playing like this against City, our biggest rivals. Could have been another 5-0 today. Perhaps it should have been. So I'm with you, Neil Duffin. As much as I love Ollie, as much as I support him, as much as I wanted him to be a success, he's not going to be. He's failing. He's failing, and he's failed. And that's it. He's got the pieces to do the job. Unfortunately, he's trying to put the puzzle together while he's pissed out of his head or something. He's like a drunk man who's got home late at night after being on the lash. He's got a kebab in one hand. He's come back. He's been working on a 500-piece fucking puzzle that he's been working on for months. He decides, you know what, I'm going to finish that puzzle. He ends up just fucking wrecking it because he's pissed out of his head and he can't fucking, he's not got the motor skills to put it in there in the right places. Wakes up in the morning, it's a fucking pile of fucking pieces on the floor. That's what Solskjaer's like at United right now. It is, he can't find those puzzle pieces. He can't fit them in there, you know. And his puzzle ultimately is shite as well. Sing Game says, it pisses me off, bro. I remember the good old days and those scouse melts singing about our angels in the sky. These fans these days, yeah, they're fucking disgrace, aren't they, mate? Absolute fucking disgrace, mate. Honestly, but you know. It's a horrible day, isn't it? When you look at Liverpool, you look at City, and you go, you know what? That's how we should be fucking playing. It should be the other way round. They should be looking at United saying, this is how we're supposed to be doing it. Sam Gamer says, I'm going to stop supporting Man U if Ollie stays. I want Zidane and Cantona. Sam Gamer, you can't do that, Sam. You can't be a fan of Man United then. Don't support us when we win then if you can't support the team when you lose. I understand you don't want to support Ollie, but you can't say you're not going to support the team. That's just ridiculous, bro. Take that back. I know you're feeling pissed off, but that's just silly, mate. Come on. You know, I know what you're saying. You've got to hope that Man United get the win. I don't think Ollie is going to stay, though. How can he? Let's just have a look at the league table, guys, right? It's actually going to not look right because there's games being played at 3 p.m. today. You've got Brentford, Chelsea, of course, Norwich games, Burnley, Crystal Palace, Wolves, Brighton, Newcastle. If some of these teams win, you know, they'll put United down into 10th place potentially. We could be in mid-table come the end of today, which is just completely not acceptable. And that could be as far as 11 points off Chelsea if they win their game in hand. I mean, I'm just lost for words, dudes, honestly. I just don't get it. We got a super chat here from Sean Jones. Says, great channel, shite day. Thank you very much, Sean Jones. I appreciate you getting in here, bro. And I really do appreciate everyone who's watched this stream today. You know, it's not the day we wanted, guys. It's a terrible day. We've lost to our bitter rival City in a horrible fashion, a real tepid fashion, a bend over and take us raw fashion. And it is so depressing. And I know a lot of you guys are hurting out there. Some of you probably got up watching this game in the middle of the night in whatever country, somewhere around the world, and you've woken up and you set your alarm and you've got up for that. And it's unacceptable. It is. It needs to change. And that's the key word now, change. I'm sorry, but the whole backroom staff, Mike Phelan, Carrick, everyone, in my opinion, we need to change. We need somebody to come in who's got a big bollocks about them, who's got his own staff, who's got his own team, who's got his own style and ethos of being able to do it. And, you know, That's easier said than done, but that's what we need. We need somebody to come in and change things at United. You know, I'm sorry to say, but clearly the coaching is not working at United. Nigel says, Nigel, thank you for getting in. Everybody, thank you very much for getting in here. Yes, do hit the thumbs up button. Smash the subscribe if it's your first time here. Do get yourself involved in the chat. Thank you, Sean Jones, for that. Also, I missed a super chat in from Zayn Miassi. Zayn Miassi, listen, on a serious note, he's put a super sticker in there of a Superman emoji. On a serious note, Zayn, thank you for all the support, mate, honestly, with your super chats throughout. I know you're just getting in here to wind me up effectively and bants, but I do appreciate you supporting the show, mate. Thank you very much for joining. Zayn Miassi, you Arsenal scummer! And they're going to potentially be a fucking head of us when they win their game in hand as well, if they do. Can you imagine that? 3 points behind Arsenal after the start they had to the season as well. That is a shambles. That just goes to show you how far we've fallen off. After the start that they had to the season, for them to potentially be 3 points ahead of us. Fucking unreal, isn't it? By the way, guys, I'm going to try and get a show on post-match today. I don't know what time. I'm going to speak to Eddie after the show. We weren't able to get anything arranged beforehand with peeps and stuff. In fact, if any of the usual regulars want to get on and talk about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, want to talk about the current situation in, like, you know, I don't know, a couple of hours, then let me know. Let me know if anybody wants to get on. Because nobody has got back to me yet about it, sadly. Sadly, nobody has. Carol Stachowski, thanks for subscribing. Shian Hori, Bella Lugosi, JS Pie has just become a sponsor. Thank you very much for becoming a member, JS Pie. We've got a new member of the Bacon Brigade as well, JS Pie. Get in there. Let's get a Saw emoji in there for Jay. Thank you, Jay, for becoming a member of this channel and supporting the show, mate. That's awesome of you. I appreciate that. Nice one. Silver clouds and all that, or silver linings, I should say. Thank you very much there, Jay. Nice one. Welcome aboard. Everybody get your favourite emoji in there to welcome Jay to the Bacon Brigade. Philip Mullen says, Ollie out for fuck's sake. I will keep supporting you. You're a legend. I do enjoy your team. You're a true fan and it reflects in your emotions. Big thumbs up. Thank you, Garav10. I appreciate that comment, mate. Yeah, there is going to be a FIFA stream tonight. M. Scarfy. How you doing, M. Scarfy? I'm not in the mood for it, but there will be. Ross Miller says, players not playing for the manager. Players not scared of the manager. No respect. Sad times. Sad times. Changes needed now. Yeah, Ross Miller, good comment, mate. It seems like it. Otto Maniac as well. One of the latest members. He says, Saul, thank you, Otto. You'll do a post-match stream. Ellie, will you? Well, yeah, you're more than happy to, you're more than welcome to get on it if you want. Honestly, you have to be on video, though, and chat about United. Ellie says, only kidding, will I bollocks? George Haralambus says, one defeat and you want Ollie out, said George Haralambus. George, it ain't about one defeat, mate. Are you serious? I mean, I've supported Ollie all season long up until this point. You can't, listen, I said the Liverpool game was, you know, it could potentially just be a one-off game, but you can't have these levels of performances against the top teams. This is our measuring stick here, do you realise? Like the Spurs game, that's not a measuring stick. Yeah, we beat them 3-0. Spurs are shit. The only measuring stick you're going to measure against that is how shit you are. This is a measuring stick up against City, up against Liverpool. City have won 3 out of the last 4 Prems. So this is a measuring stick of how good you actually are when you come up against a good team. And sadly, we've fallen way short today. Ten Hag in, says Josh Lee. Might happen if Zidane's not going to happen. Yeah, respectful comments only, please, says Berberini. Neil says the ball sniffer Joachim Low is available. What a funny comment to read just after Berbers. The ball sniffer Joachim Low. Who wants that guy sat in the dugout, sniffing all of his bodily parts and stuff? I'm sorry, but that guy cringes me out. He is a good coach, though. Eddie's probably hit the bottle after game. I'll take over, says Pick Up Bob. Eddie O2, yes, I'll speak to you shortly in a moment, Eddie. But, yeah, Piggy is the man to take us over. Thank you, Philip. Andreas Suterus says, Victor Davis, let's hope it's Ollie's from our club. Ollie's at the wheel, but he's wearing his tighty whities and playing air guitar on a mop, says Wormy Spoons. Savvy Magnificent says, so Glazers, can you now get rid of Ollie, Maguire, Fred, Lindelof, Shaw, Lingard, and the other deadweights? Yeah, they need to, but even then, it's not enough, is it? You still need to get the manager coming in to get them to play good football. We've got a squad of good players. I don't care what anybody says. We do. Yeah, there are a few shit players. There are, definitely still. But we've got a good squad capable of winning this game. Guys, do us a favour, hit the like. We're nearly at 600 likes. Let's have a like spike and see if we can hit 600 before the end of the stream. Also, smash that subscribe if you're new, guys. We're on our way to 50,000 subscribers on the channel. We cover United in its entirety, from all the transfer news during the transfer window to all the United latest goings on, in a no bullshit way. We don't clickbait. We don't report false bullshit stuff. You're not going to get 3 or 4 videos a day about being linked with fucking Arnautovic's bollocks and all the rest of it. No, we just cover the legit stuff on the channel. So if you are a United fan, if you want a bit of passion, if you want to have your say with a community of legends, to be honest, that we've built up on here, then get yourself involved by hitting that subscribe and click that little bell icon so you get notified when we post as well. I've said my piece. Let's get back into it. I'll stick around for a few more minutes, guys, and have, allow you to have your say. Do get your thoughts and opinions in here. Ollie out, says Fresher. Fair play to you, my son. If we played back 5, we would have won, says Sam Gaming. Well, we did start with a 3 at the back, which essentially turns into a 5, right? I know it's a 3-4 technically, but you can turn it into a 5. I mean, it's just the fact that, of course, we had to take Bailly off. There was a change in formation. It was just shit, wasn't it? It's actually difficult to distinguish the United fans. I wonder if Bailly got injured because he is an injury-prone male, or whether Ollie's just gone, you know what, we cannot go forward with this 3 at the back system. It wouldn't surprise me if he's only made the change because of an injury. I would like to think that he made an attacking change of formation because of the result, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's just down to him being injured while he's taking him off. Need to beat up Bernie in FIFA Manager Career Mode, says Tekken, yes indeed. Hydro Gamer Ten Hag would be our Pep. Could be. Nice style about him. Dutch total football, etc. All I saw today was our midfield and defence not knowing what to do. That has to be on the coaches. Spot on, Johnny. Yeah, like we've discussed, you can always look at Vieira the other day look at Vieira. Yeah, they might have got a little bit fortunate. Zaha's goal is a good finish, but he kind of didn't really mean to hit it like that, if you ask me. Some fortune there, definitely. But still, a clean sheet against City. You look at how they went about it. Why are they a better team? Why are they approaching the game better as a team than Man United? Where is the tactics from the team? It literally makes no sense. You don't have to have a team full of great players to be a great team. That's been proven many times. I mean, it's probably a bad example, but, you think about like Chris Wilder's Sheffield United when they first came up. Obviously, the next season they had a daymare. But the first season they came up, what did they finish like 5th or 6th or, and they were a great team. They didn't have one single star player in there whatsoever. But they had a great team and they had a great style and they made it hard. They were hard to beat and all the rest of it. They fought like no man's business for each other and for the team. That is a great team. This is not a great team. This is a disjointed set of superstars, which is a complete shambles. It's a bunch of prima donnas in there as well. But certainly, the man's job is to get this team playing like a cohesive unit, and we're not. Ollie in, says Barata here. Hey, Miss Gucci says the most beautiful thing about this result is Manchester United can sack. Ollie gonna, again, nobody to replace him with at the moment. Oh, you think they can't sack him at the moment because there's nobody? Well, we'll see. I mean, if Zidane's not up for the job, we are the only top reputation team without an identity right now, says Savvy Magnificent. No strategy, no intensity, no cohesiveness. Ollie keeps doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. True, Savvy, it's the definition of insanity, lad. Need a change now. Ollie has done his part, says Pat. He has done his part. Let's actually, just for a second, because this is a rant about Ollie out and everything, but let's try and be respectful for a fucking club legend here as well. And let's just remember that he did do a good job and he has bought good players and he will leave this club in a good position for whoever takes it over. So let's actually just get a love heart in there for him, because whether or not you hate him as a manager, you've got to like him as a man. And if you don't like him as a man, then I don't like you, to be honest. You must be a dickhead. If you think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's not a lovely man, then there's something wrong with you. You must be a dickhead. You might think he's a shit manager. That's fair enough. But let's give the man a bit of respect, because he is a nice guy, he is a lovely bloke, and he is a club legend. He is a club legend as a player, and he's done an okay job as a manager up until this point where he needs to be sacked off and somebody else given the reins to take us to the next level. So I feel like he does deserve to be respected and loved still by the fan base. For me, he's tried his best. He hasn't been able to do it. He's been a great player for us, and I love him as a player. Do we love him as a manager? I mean, no, he's not going to go down as a great United manager, but he's taken care of us in a period of time. Hang on, he's on the screen now. I'm just going to hear his comments. What's he say? What's he got to say for himself? He looks like a beaten man. He said they played well, of course. They don't give the opportunities to win the ball often. Yeah, well, tactics come into that as well, Solskjaer, We need to press them higher, get in their faces. He said we were not at our best. He looks beaten, man. He looks beaten. He's out. Thank you, K-Wars. Thank you very much. Love hearts for K-Wars in the live chat. Yeah, he's a beautiful human being, man. Should never leave, says Barat. Gasparini in, says Willie Calf. Fair enough. Atalanta's manager. Till they deliver to us in 10 matches, we're losing 5. The entire management team is acting normal. I know, it's they're putting up a face, aren't they? Mason Gamer says, hi, hang on, what's he say? They do press really well and they made it really hard for us. We made the wrong solutions, he said. When we should have done the right solution. Yeah, that's. I'd say that's exactly spot on, Ollie. We did the wrong solution when we should have done the right solution. That is spot on. I agree with that. We didn't get at them. Yeah, we never high press. I know, Johnny. If you would have actually approached the game with a high press, you never know. Because if you ruffle their feathers, get in their face, stop them from having so much space and playing their game, then you know what? It could have worked. Lee Shand with a $5 super chat. Wait a second. I'll read that in just a second, Lee. I'm just reacting to. I'm just going to see what Ollie says. Brutal realization just how far United are off. We are miles off, he says. We started to look like a proper team a little while ago. End of last season. True, that's good. That's a true point. Towards the end of last season, we did look like a good team. And we petered out last couple of games. But before that, we were in a good run of form. This time around, this season has been a shambles. He's not smiling, JW92. How could he be? He's definitely, most definitely not smiling. True bot gamer, man of the match, guys. Get your man of the match, and it's got to be De Gea. He says the expectations and demands from the fans and the players and everybody are going to be high on him over the international break, and he's just going to get back to winning and get back to better ways. I mean, I'm sorry to say, I think it's time to make the change over the international break. As much as I love him, that we're playing like gash, you know, this is not United. We can't be second best to Liverpool and City by so far. David De Gea says Gungshi. Yeah, Ollie man of the match says Tivuk. Top 6 may not even be guaranteed, says Drew Who. He's always smiling after a defeat. He ain't smiling now, mate. Josh, he ain't smiling now, bro. Trust me. Berber says Ollie's gone and he knows it. Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like, look at him. He looks like a defeated man here. He's got to look at himself and say, oh, bless him. Oh, bless him. I feel really sorry for the guy, mate. He looks like he's about to cry. I feel so bad for the guy, mate. Honestly. Man, it's just hit him, you know. It's just fucking hit him that what's happening. United in a bad position because of, you know, him and his coaching and stuff. And you can tell he just loves the football club, man. You know, he loves the football club. He smiles at the end, but it's not a smile that, you know. I feel really bad for him, mate. Honestly, he's such a nice bloke. Anyway, that's it. He's no good enough for the job, though. He's not good enough for the job, sadly. He's just a little bit too short. And if United really want to be a force, we need somebody that's capable of getting us playing a certain way and winning titles and being competitive against the top teams. You're right, George G. No matter what happens, Ollie will still always be our hero. You're spot on about that. No one likes Ollie as a manager, but we like him as a person, says Sam Gaming. Spot on, absolutely. Thank you, Mrs. P. She says, hit the like if you've already forgotten like I normally do. Thank you, Mrs. P. Ezio says, okay, let's wrap it up because it's getting depressing. Indeed, Ezio, I agree. Bernard says, don't feel sorry for him. This is what he does. Puppy eyes and gets a few more weeks. Ollie out, mate. Gash manager. Disagree, Bernard. He's not. He genuinely looked very upset there, mate. I don't think he's usually smiling, you know, trying to play it off. He looked defeated there, man. He looked a defeated man. Ollie out of depth, sadly, says Josh. Who's the pundit, says Drew Who. Give him till the end of the season, says Aleph Name. We got to stop the rot, though. Eddie says, I don't feel sorry for Ollie. I like that he steadied the ship, but he wanted to do what he couldn't do, says Eddie O2. You don't feel sorry for him. How can you not feel sorry for him? He's a club legend. We wanted him to do well. That's savage, Eddie O2. That's harsh, mate. No, that's harsh. You got to feel sorry for Ollie. He's a super nice bloke who only wants the best for this football club. He's the sort of guy I think he will step aside without too much fuss. You know, if there's the conversation had. Because he loves this football club. Hey, J Pie, thank you for getting in there. I don't even know what that is, but thank you for the super chat, JS Pie lad. He says, if you could loan out managers, the solution would be to send him somewhere else for a couple of years to cut his teeth properly, better than the axe. Hey, fair play to you, Jay. I respect what you're saying there, man. He does have some potential, eh? I mean, he's still pretty new to management. Molde, Cardiff, and Manchester United is a huge job, obviously, but those are the only jobs that he's had. So in terms of actually cutting his teeth and getting experience, you're right, he's learning on the job at United, which sadly you can't do. You know, you're right, Jay. He's been learning on the job here, man. I mean, what an experience for him, though, as a manager to have this sort of level of situation for the last few years. Andrew Cos comments, was very disappointed, Pig. I still love Ollie, though. He's the OG super sub. Spot on, Andrew Cos. Club success comes first, nor legend or anyone, says Woody Caff. It's true. With a 5 million payoff, says Stefan. Texted you on Xbox. Thank you, Flying Pig fan. Gary Neville is a pundit. Yes, he's on there. Yeah, Gary Neville's a pundit. He's talking. Norwich 1-0 up versus Brentford. Nice one, Flying Pig fan. Must play with a super chat as well. Thank you for your super chat, by the way, Jay. Must play with a 50 knock super chat. He comments, give Ollie an applause for the effort. But also, I want the board to go with him. Same with some players. This isn't all on him. Yeah, damn right this isn't all on him. The Glazers are complete shithouse owners, man. And they've made mistakes and done terrible decisions and dragged this club down for years now. We're not getting away from that. That's always going to be there. But recently they have brought the players, at least for the squad, to be able to do better than we are. So that is why it does have to come on Ollie. Come down to Ollie a lot of the time. But definitely you're right. He's tried. He's done well up until this season. He really has. Yeah, exactly, Miss Gucci. Man United could sit in 10th position by the end of the week. Imagine being 10th going into international break. He's going to get sacked. Eddie's melting like Zane, says at United. No, I get it, but you got to feel sorry for him. He's still a great player, legacy, says Eddie, but he had a mission and he stayed too long trying to live off that legacy. He's been paid well. You know, I'm going to be honest, I just totally disagree, Eddie, because I just think the only time that he really should have gone is now. That's the only time when he really should go. Like, up until, if he wins this game, we're right back up there. It's come down to the game. It's the final crunch game. It's the final straw that broke the camel's back, to be fair. So, but before this, he shouldn't have been sacked, in my opinion. So I don't really see how he stayed too long, because he could have turned it around. He just hasn't. But he could have done. It's like, it's easy to say in hindsight, but we shouldn't be in this position because we've bottled games at the start of the season we shouldn't have done. Look, I agree, Eddie. It's time to go now. It is time to go now. But I don't think anybody should have really been expecting Ollie to deserve the sack before the start of this season. Last season he finished second, just to remind you. It's pretty decent for his second full season in charge or whatever. I guess it's just, Football with Brownie, hello, he says, how's the Cardiff reject doing, Pig? Oh, do you want him back? Do you want him back, mate? Mick McCarthy got sacked. Do you want him back there? He's got some experience now, Football with Brownie. Okay, now. Thanks for subscribing, George Shronov and Mashaf Razin. I appreciate you guys getting in here. Valer Lava Boy says, shit Ollie out. Exactly, Berber says, Fat Ronaldo. Berber says, Ollie was the man before the man to take us forward. Exactly, I agree with that. He's a bridesmaid, always a bridesmaid, never a bride. That is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for you, I think. I think he's the man to take us to a transition, much like I see Eddie Howe at Newcastle, right? Eddie Howe is a good coach. I don't think he's a proven coach who can win your trophies or titles, though. But to take Newcastle from being a relegation fodder team to being, a top 7 or 8 team, yeah, he could probably do that if you give him the resources. So he's that sort of manager. Ollie has taken United to a point and he can't take us any further, it seems. Fair enough, Eddie says, just because I don't feel sorry for him doesn't mean I'm not grateful for the previous thing. You should feel sorry for him, though. He's a nice man who looks like he's about to cry. Tom's Gaming says, I see United under Ollie can't reach top 10. Bernard squad, Brendan Rodgers is our best hope, to be honest. He's definitely not. He's definitely not, mate. He's definitely not our best hope. No way. I mean, he's literally finished below Ollie in the last 2 seasons with Leicester. And Ollie didn't have a great squad in the first season in particular. It's like, I'm not impressed with Brendan. He's failed at Leicester the last couple of years, if you ask me. He did win an FA Cup. Okay, fair enough. But he's finished, 5th? With them, it's not good enough. He's not the answer. He won't get us challenging and winning titles, mate, I don't think. Plus he's an ex-Liverpool melter, and that's got to count for something. He can do one. Yeah, the agent in the East says brutal second half could hardly pass into their half, for fuck's sake, total daymare. Totally agree, the agent in the East. Really lacking in ideas. It's actually, when you know there's a problem when it gets to the point when you're 5-10 minutes into the second half and you know that you can't get back into the game. I've never really felt like that as a United fan before. Never. We've had some awful performances, but I've always just felt like, we can turn it on, we can get back, we can score a goal or two in quick succession, we can get back into it. But today I just felt like we were defeated at half-time, and I never felt like that team was convincing enough to get back in and create a chance to score. And so when you feel like that, I'm sorry to say, that's time for curtains, isn't it? That's time for curtains. Daniel Patterson, mate, says the scoreline was flattering today, made no mistake, we were destroyed today. Spot on, this could have been another Liverpool game, I agree. Do you think the players were sloppy and lazy too? Definitely Asher win. You know, Bailly scored an OG and Luke Shaw should have cleared that other goal away. Take those mistakes from those two key players out there and it's a 0-0. So definitely the players were too sloppy today, 100%. Even though De Gea had to make a hatful of saves, if you actually analyse the facts that Bailly scored an OG, which he shouldn't have, and Luke Shaw should have easily hoofed that ball away to stop it from getting through to the player, then we should have won that. We should have drew that game. You know, that you can't actually get away from that fact. The only goals that they scored were from really United errors. Rodgers could sort United out and stuff. I mean, fair enough. I disagree with you, but fair enough. Everybody's got their thoughts. 616 likes on the stream. Wow, nice one, guys. Thank you, everyone who's hit the like. I appreciate you. JS Pie says, I wouldn't be surprised if Sir Alex comes back to rescue the team. I know, a bit of caretaker manager on Sir Alex, eh? Come on, he can't do that, though. Let him enjoy his retirement, eh? This is too big of a job for fucking anyone at this moment. Licky T says he subscribed. Thank you, Licky T, for subscribing. Fat Ronaldo says Fernandes and Pogba does so little running without the ball. We need a big change. It's the tactics, I think, Fat Ronaldo. Pogba's useless as well anyway, but tactically, they're not being told to press up there, mate. You can see that with how standoffish we are. There's no pressing going on, really. I'm genuinely devastated if Ollie goes. City fan here says Thomas, well, I'll piss off. Asher Wynn says, what about the front? I think Bruno and Mason weren't up for it. Yeah, Mason's looked shoddy recently, lad. Nick Claydon says, Pig, I said it a while ago. We all wanted Ollie to succeed, but he was never aggressive enough to get the best out of this team. Seems like you were right, Nick. Janice says, Pig, it might be the most painful day of all United days. I feel sorry for him, but it's the best for the club to go. Much respect for Ollie. Thank you, Janice Franklin. Yes, that's how I feel. Exactly. Paul Porter says, Ollie brought all this on himself. He has no tactics. He's parking the bus at home. Teams are not afraid of us anymore. Fans are saying keep him as they don't want us to get another manager. Yeah, that's right, Paul Porter. You're spot on. That is. Other teams, other managers, other teams want us to keep him. That says the whole story. One thing is Arsenal, we are Man United, for fuck's sake. We have Champions League. Right. It should be, this is how you should feel about a manager of the opposition team. That's how you want to feel, that you want them to stay. Whereas you look at Pep at City, and I can't wait to see the back of him so City can go back to being shit again. I can't wait to see the end of fucking Klopp at Liverpool so Liverpool could go back to being those fucking scouse melts again. That's how you should be feeling about a manager. That's how opposition fans should be feeling about our manager. That's how they used to feel about Sir Alex Ferguson. God, we can't wait to see the back of this guy because he's too fucking good. That's how I feel about Klopp and Pep, and that's how, in all honesty, rivals should be feeling about United. So the fact that they are all Ollie in, all these rivals saying, I'll keep him, I mean, that tells you the story. George G says, Liverpool finish when Klopp's contract runs out. Also, Salah and Mane are 30 plus. Fairs, I mean, yeah, they'll have a drop-off post-Klopp, I'm sure of that, and post-Pep at City as well. You called this last season, and you called me and others reactionary and flip-flop. Yeah, at the time, you definitely were, Josh Smith. Definitely were a reactionary flip-flop at the time, mate, for calling for Ollie out when he finished second and got to Europa final. You definitely were. I'll stick by that, Josh. Asher Windsor, do you think Zidane or anyone else can actually solve the problems if Ollie's gone? Maybe, maybe not. It's easy to say get Zidane in, play attacking football. Can he do it though? Can he get the team playing the right way in the Premier League, in a much tougher league, in a different sort of a culture? Andrew Silvington, problem is he's making United a banter team. At some point, something has to give. The fans deserve better. That's what it's got to. Something's got to give, mate. Finally, something's got to give. Let the bodies hit the floor. So Alex Ferguson will never come out of retirement due to health reasons. Good point, Simon Cowell. Yeah, he's done his time. He's served his time. The guy's done his due. Just seen 21% of all United home Premier League losses. Ollie at the helm. Pep. Oh, Primo, that's awful. Gucci says, Miss Gucci says, Pep showed us all that Ollie's a totally inept schoolboy manager. United should sack Ollie immediately and appoint either Ralph Rangnick or Joachim Löw as our interim manager. Oh, man. German vibes. Mane, Firmino, Salah are not getting younger. If people said Ollie are out even when he first started, it's because they knew he was... That's just not true, though, Frozen Over. You can't know that somebody's not qualified for the job. You might think that he isn't. But actually, he came in, he did a great job, he got us playing good football, he got the job on the permanent basis based on his interim manager being quite impressive. Then he got us third in the league, a decent achievement in his first full season. Then he got second in the league, a great achievement, finishing above Liverpool and Chelsea. That's a great achievement in his second full season. Guess what, though? When it comes to the crunch, when it comes down to it, can he take us to that next step? He can't. So, but actually, I just totally disagree with anybody that, that says that. Hey, don't hide Josh Smith, Primot. He's allowed his opinion, even though he's totally wrong. Hang on, don't hide people, Primot, for having a different opinion to you, boss. You know, Josh Smith's in it, he's being respectful enough, he just says, Piggy, you're a joke fan. I mean, if that's what you want to think, you can. I mean, I just totally disagree with you. You've got your opinion, I've got mine. I think now, yeah, you're absolutely spot on, fair enough. It's easy to say in hindsight, I've been saying this for ages, Ollie out, Ollie out. Yeah, okay, fair enough. You would have been saying Sir Alex out as well, and then he would have gone on to win 26 titles or whatever, and you would have been looking like a twat. So you can't have it both ways. I mean, yes, you're right, it's not worked out for him, just like it doesn't work out with most managers. You know, we've had 3 managers before Ollie since Fergie left, and it hasn't worked out for any of those either. You know, what is so crazy about this? Nothing. This is how it goes. You try, and if you fail, you got to go. It happened with Jose, it happened with Louis, it happened with Moyes. So I don't know why people are saying, Solskjaer, I'll just say this now. Jose Mourinho, one of the greatest managers of all time. Louis van Gaal, a very great manager with a great record as well. Solskjaer's done better than those guys in terms of actually building a team. And, you know, he hasn't won the trophies. They obviously won a trophy. Louis won an FA Cup, but where did it take us? Jose won the Mickey Mouse treble, but where did it take us? You know, like actually building a team and actually getting the players in and getting rid of some gash, he's actually probably done the best job out of all of them. So, you know, make no mistake, the new man who takes over, if they've got anything about them, will feel the benefits of Solskjaer's reign, whereas Solskjaer, he was just feeling the negatives of Mourinho's reign before. So let's not slag him off entirely. He's done an okay job to a point. Otto Maniac says the open goal missed from Greenwood after Ronaldo's shot was unbelievable. Yeah, what a stinker Greenwood had. Frozen over, you don't win trophies for finishing second, though. Ollie hasn't won anything in 3 years. Van Gaal and Mourinho both won trophies, dude. Yeah, but look where they took us, though, Frozen over. If that's what you want, fair enough. I want to be a team that's actually capable of winning the league. I don't want to be a team that's just picking up an odd trophy, a Mickey Mouse second-rate trophy at best. Jose won us the Europa. He also won us the League Cup. You know, people go bang on about these trophies. Trophies just, they don't really mean anything, guys. You know, obviously they mean, you know, though it depends what the trophies are. That's what I'm saying. There's no debating whether you win the Champions League or the Premier League. But those trophies that those guys won, what do they really mean? I mean, literally, Louis won the FA Cup, and then the next day, he was fucking sacked. I mean, what does that tell you? He's had a shit season. His team's shit. They managed to win the cup, but he still gets sacked because that's not good enough. You've got to be challenging and a capable team. So trophies only show so much. I mean, Arsenal won a trophy. They won the FA Cup with Mikel Arteta. And then they proceeded to go on a proper shite run for 18 months afterwards. How about Brendan Rodgers at Leicester? He won the FA Cup, but are they challenging for the title? It only signifies so much, especially when they're second-rate Mickey Mouse trophies. Fair enough if you're like Tuchel and you win the fucking Champions League. You can't really debate it. If you win the Premier League, you can't debate it. You are the best team in England over 38 games. But if you're picking up a League Cup, that don't impress me much, to be fair. I'd be more bothered about building for the future, getting the team playing the right football and trying to win the league. Oh, anyway, but yes, guys, I'm going to wrap this stream up now. I really appreciate everyone who's got in there. I'm stressed to fuck. I need a cigarette after this one. What a shit day. Ollie out. I'm sorry to say, I love the guy, but the time has come. We've got to swing the axe and stop the rot. We have to. That's it for me, guys. I want you to do a big favour, though. Smash a like on it. Do hit the thumbs up. Do hit the subscribe if you're new. Follow us on social media at Flying Pig United on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you, Orlando De Costa, for the love heart. Thank you, Genlol, Humble, and Bumble. Hang on, I did unblock Josh Smith, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I did, yeah. So, there you go. But, yeah, you're right, because we have challenged for the league, says Humble and Bumble. Well, okay, well, last season we did challenge for the league, whether you want to believe so or not. I mean, we were top of the league in January. We bottled it, of course, and finished like however many points, 14 or whatever behind them. But we were in the contention of it last season, weren't we? You can't say we weren't. Literally, we were top in Jan. You know, that's the best we've been since the Fergie days at that stage of the season. So we were in it last season. We were in the mix last season. But we just couldn't take it to that next level, sadly. Thank you, M. Scarf. He says, relax, mate. Late. Hope to catch you later. Thank you, Eddie. Says, like on your way out. I'm going to speak to you, Eddie, in a short moment and try and see if anybody's got back to me to do a show a bit later or whatnot. If you're around, anyway. We'll talk. Thank you, Eddie. Says, guys, try and enjoy your day despite this garbage. Absolutely. Devil of a Red, much love to you. Says, Sir Alex have won things and had lots of experience at high level. How can he be compared to Ollie, whose only experience was Cardiff relegated and a win in a Sunday pub league in Norway? It's a fair point, Devil of a Red. You are right. You are right. I mean, winning the Scottish League with Aberdeen, taking it away from Rangers and Celtic is impressive. Also, winning the UEFA Cup with them is impressive. So you have to say that, yeah, different sorts of levels there. I mean, you'd have to say that Jose Mourinho, when he was at Porto, that's probably the similar sort of vibe to what you were getting with Sir Alex, if you know what I mean. Sir Alex, this super up-and-coming manager who's got trophies, who's defied the odds. That's kind of like what you're getting is Jose after Porto. Whereas this, Ollie, we're getting Ollie after Cardiff, mate. You know, it's not the same. It's not the same. Thank you, Steve Johnson. Thank you, JW92. Says, nice one, Pig. Let's see what happens from now until the next game. Yeah, thank you, guys. I mean, I just reached the end of my tether with it, guys. You know me. This is not easy for me to say. I've loved Ollie. I've loved Ollie as a player for my whole entire life, guys, since I can pretty much remember. You know, I was born in 87. When did he come to the club? I mean, 96, 7, somewhere around there. I don't even know. But he's basically always, you know, he's more or less been a part of Manchester United in my life. And I just wanted him to be a success, and I wanted him to succeed as manager. And he's not, and he isn't doing it. And you have to just take the rose-coloured glasses off and say, you know what, it's time for stop it, time to stop it, time for a change. Thank you, Simon Cowie, though, says, get in. He says, behave, Pig, Ollie in. Fair play to your man. I mean, I just don't think he's going to be the dude to take us to the trophies or to get us playing the right way. Look at how we've played against Liverpool. Look at how we've played against City. We've been absolutely second best by a mile. Outclassed. Can't have that, United. We should be the team outclassing the opposition. Hi there, Flying Pig fan. Thank you, Rupert Meadow. Yes, I am Ollie out now, Rupert Meadow. It has to be said. We need a change. Enough is enough. Johnny, mate, thank you very much for becoming a member of the channel. Johnny, mate, welcome to the Bacon and Egg Brigade. Thank you so much. Oh, we got a new member of the channel, guys. Johnny, thank you very much. Can we all get some channel member emojis in there for Johnny? Nice one. Welcome aboard the channel, mate. I appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the show. He says, the pleasure is all mine. Thank you so much for getting in here and supporting, man. I really do appreciate this community of legends, man. Honestly, what a great community. Thank you so much, every single one of you that has been a part of it today. Even though it's not what we wanted. Otto Maniac, thank you for joining up. All the old members as well. Steve Johnson, Johnny, everybody, and all the moderators, of course, and all the non-members, all just the viewers who've come in and out and got involved in the chat as well. You know me, I don't differentiate. Obviously, I've got to read out super chats when they come through, otherwise that's extra rude. But I read everybody's comments out. I try and get as many people involved in these streams as possible, whether you're a member or not. It doesn't matter to me. But I just want to say thank you to everybody that does watch these streams and support them. Thank you very much for getting involved. Those proud apes on earth, says Ollie, is like bacon, it needs to go. Illy United, thank you, Illy, Johnny, Otto, Eddie, Stefan, Mrs. P, Simon Cowie, Eddie, Illy United, everybody. That's going to be it from me. Oh, I'm going to have to put my goals reaction video on in a bit. Shit. Have subs since Iceland game. Thank you, T. Thank you, Fergie's son as well, Jarvis Cocker. And the last time you missed my super chat, I'm so sorry, Jarvis Cocker. How did I do that? Jarvis, mate, let's see if I can find it. I'm so sorry, bud. It's been kicking off. Oh, yes, here it is. He says, I'm afraid Ollie can't turn this one around. Thanks for the rebuild, Gaffer, but it's time to go. Let's bring in Laurent Blanc and save the rest of the season. Good comment there, to be fair, Jarvis. Great comment. I mean, it is kind of time to go. He has done a great rebuild. You're right. But taking this to the next level, it's like, you know, you might be able to get an engineer working for McLaren in the F1 field to build a really great car. Doesn't mean he can fucking drive the bastard, though. You need Lewis Hamilton for that. You need a fucking driver. You need somebody that can get the pole position. You need somebody who can clutch it in those final moments and overtake the opposition. And unfortunately, Solskjaer, he's not Lewis Hamilton, is he? You know, he's not. He's Bob the Builder, mate. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for tuning in. There may be another post-match show coming shortly, just a fan debate show with some of the legends of the channel a bit later. Keep a lookout for that. I'll set that up if we can get it arranged. And also, there'll be a goals reaction video coming in a bit. And also, the FIFA stream tonight at about 11 p.m. UK time. We'll get on Foot Champs again. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Simon, Gareth, United Forever. Batman Night Fan, Stefan Asherwin, 6 times, Eddie O2, Humble and Bumble, Noah Theodrus, Sean Jones, Mrs. P, Flying Fan. Everyone, guys, that's it for me. Have a great day. This is the Pig. Take it easy. Have a good one. And for fuck's sake, come on, sort it out now, Manchester United. Time for a change. Ollie out. As much as I love the guy, he's taken us down. We're going to be in mid-table over the international break. It's not good enough, and we need a change. Guys, thanks for watching. Please do us a favour. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you later. Take it easy, guys.